Oh. Idiot, but this one. You don't need to do this, do you? Ah, what a handsome boy you are. Who thinks I'm talking about it? Yeah. Oh. Let's talk to my phone now. There was something on the radio this morning because I think the Russians are dropping landmines everywhere. Yeah, I don't know if they do it. And this woman, she says, yeah, you've got hairdressers and people who work in nail bars. I can't remember the next thing she said. I'm thinking, why are you picking on these people, women, that have decided to go and train to defuse landmines? Are hairdressers nice people? Because I know. Actually,
you know for the fun one.
Hey?
Well, you know for the fun one.
Yeah. My premise would be, if I was training to do this, I'd say to them, look, listen, only give me the big bombs. Because if it goes wrong, I don't want to lose my eye and a leg and an arm. If I go wrong, I want to be killed instantly. If it doesn't work, I want someone to run up behind me and shoot me in the back of the head. Do you think that'd be possible?
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
You just, for a blackjack, they shoot you in the back of the head. Yeah. Do you know what blackjack is?
No.
Oh, they're probably not allowed to blood well make them anymore.
No, they are. They're still called blackjack.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Ah, but the picture's different on the front. Yeah, it's got to be on it. Yeah. So what is a blackjack now? Sweet. We know it's a sweet, but why was it called a blackjack? It's a black, sweet liquor. Yeah. You like them, John? Delicious. Sweet. Get them a bag for Christmas. Do you know what fruit salads are?
Yeah.
You do? Yeah, well, that's the girl's food. If you're a bloke, you'd have the blackjack. And they used to have bubblegum machines outside the sweet shop. Yeah, put your penny in. And you used to get with, I think it was Black Cat bubblegum. It was pink. No, that was yellow. Then it went pink, and then it went black. I mean, that was, all those years ago, that was an event. Yeah. When I was young, like your age,
yeah?
Oh, the ice cream man was like gold. But the dustbin man, the refuse collectors, what they did, people used to actually have dust bins. And what they would do, the dustman would get it up on his shoulder, he would tip it to the back of his thing. Yeah.
But it was a side bit, was it years ago?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going into the back, and then every so often, it was like this great big, and it was curved at both ends, and it had these great big props that would tip it up. Yeah. I said, wow, as a kid, that was an event. And someone kind of like said, really? What a poor child that you had. But I don't know what was exciting in mine. And Johnny 7. Oh. Now that's the gun of all guns. They should make real guns. Oh, you know what Johnny 7 was? You didn't have one? No.
Older, yeah.
You're too young. Josh, yeah. Do you know what it is? I think it's called a Johnny 7 because it was an assault rifle, massive. It was as big as a jug, and it had 7 functions. It had a lock, rocket launcher. I thought it was a bit silly that a gun that pulled out from underneath it. I didn't like that so much. And 5 white bullets. Josh, that's why I'm very miserable now as an old person because I didn't get Johnny 7. It's very important.
Well, you can get them probably on eBay, didn't you?
Yeah, they're hundreds of pounds now. Yeah. And to get them fully intact with all the bits and the bullets would be, I don't know, I wouldn't mind having a shoddy one.
I can't remember why they say it's got left right.
Go ahead, you stupid. What's your best toys that you still got, Josh?
What do you mean by toys?
Yeah, what do I mean by toys? Good thing. It's a kind of like a Action Man or something flavour, rather than an electronic iPad thing.
It's a football clown.
So yeah. You've got a great football.
I won't say great, I've got many.
You've got lots of footballs. So, well, you kick over the fence and said, no, we ain't her, leave it. But she, by the time you get out there, she'll have the bread knife in it. She'll cut it in half and turn it into a hat or something. And she's so poor, your football, your beautiful football, how much do they cost?
40.
Really?
And going over 100, yeah.
Are they still leather?
No.
What's synthetic ones like? Do they give you more brain damage or less?
They're light.
They're spongy.
They're not light. They don't soak up water like the old leather ones, which was like putting a cannonball.
Yeah, the original footballs were like medicine balls.
Yeah. But new ones are a lot lighter.
So you mean with an old football, Beckham couldn't bend that very much?
No.
He'd break his ankle.
Yeah, not as much as the.
Hey, Josh is Messi. Is he any good?
Pretty good.
He's pretty good, is he?
Yeah.
They're trying to say he's the best footballer ever, aren't they?
What do you think is?
What position did he play?
He plays striker for Argentina.
Yeah. Which club's he in there?
PSG.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, thank you. Are they good?
Yeah.
The best French team?
Yeah.
So he'll be playing again. It's Argentina, France, isn't it?
Yeah.
Today, 3 o'clock.
Right. So will he be playing some of his teammates?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mbappe is probably the second best player in the world. It's in the other team. So, yeah, they're making a big deal out of that, obviously.
Is not what's the word? Is it lawful? Is it kosher to be able to do that? Yeah. Will they get lots of money for winning?
I don't. Yeah, they tend to get paid, but I know the England team. I think their wages go to charity.
Is it?
Well, obviously, in the old days, they needed the money, but these days it gets paid so much to be part of that.
Well, a lot of them probably have cocaine habits.
I should imagine they're tested a lot. Probably once they finish their careers, but
Yeah, but if you've got enough money, you pay the testing on it. I need cocaine. It's just, I've got no idea what cocaine's like. Do I need cocaine?
seems like you're on it.
Yeah. Oh, I thought not, mate. Yeah, no, you're not. So you're watching the football then, aren't you? Yeah. Because your dad watches it. Hey?
Were we watching at Charlie's dad?
Yes. We don't have to, I guess. We don't want to.
You still call in?
I reckon I should say it possible.
I do too.
There we go. Vintage 1960s, Johnny 7.
You got one.
On £132, 10 bids on it so far.
Christ, I didn't think they get that good. Let's have that. I thought they were much more squat than that.
Yeah, it's not real, yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, one. Oh, look at
There
that.
we go, that's a Christmas present for you. You've got your wall up there.
I'd have to take a shelf. It'd be worth
Yeah.
taking a shelf down. What do you think?
I'll hang it from the ceiling.
It's not much headroom. Oh, no, that doesn't
That
look
looks so
like it.
fake.
Well, it is fake, obviously.
Oh. No, I thought they were fatter and shorter. Look at that. I suppose it's good. It's got the launcher on the end. I don't know why they don't start making them again.
Not sure toy guns are quite not like I used to. People
When they start making water pistols orange and
yeah,
shit like
I
that.
think it's also kids are probably using imagination less than probably more on Xbox. And,
They can't have guns, but look at the bloody shoot 'em up games they got, and all that, and blowing people's brains out. But they can't have a toy. Well, the world's gone to shit. That's go shit out dogs because it makes them get pregnant too soon. Oh. Wow! There you are. That's been the highlight of my week. Didn't really.
What happened to the Robertson's Gollywogs?
Well, of course that had to go. Yeah.
I still got some of them.
Yeah, right. Well, you can understand that. That's not. But, yeah, blackjacks.
and there's a 1927 micro helmet you can have with it. So you can actually have a helmet to go with your jacket. That's only £57.60.
It came with a helmet.
Well, you probably have to buy it separately. But
That's ugly. No, that's not all those years ago.
yeah,
Was it?
Yeah.
What was that all about? What's all those gillings on the side of it? It says walkie-talkie.
Yes.
I guess I think it's like Star Wars, isn't it? That's amazing.
It's the deluxe version. Oh yeah, it's got a little telephone with it, binoculars, it looks like a donut.
What's it called?
The Johnny 7 Micro Helmet Combat Foam Topper Toy.
Who's the maker of it? Tells.
Topper.
Topper.
Topper Toys.
America.
Yeah.
Is it American?
Yeah, it looks American, doesn't it?
Oh, I'll have to go to America. Be $100 over there. A lot cheaper. Well, that's a bid on that. Yeah, I was expecting it to be about 200.
Yeah,
So
so
it'll probably go up.
you can say 10 bids at the moment, £132 there.
What's it got left?
1 day. 1 day and 1 hour.
So that could double, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Look for more.
They still do that bidding thing. Does it work or is it a scam?
Yeah, well, I think people got tools that they put in place that makes it harder for an individual to get a good, you know.
It's kind of like an auction. Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there can be some people that would just put it on eBay for a price.
Yeah.
That's the price you
Buy
want.
it now. Yeah.
Who do you think's the best footballer ever? Who do you like?
Either Ronaldo or Messi.
You like Messi? Yeah.
Maradona.
Maradona. Oh. He cheats though, doesn't he? Don't he? Or-
Hand of God.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Is he dead? Yeah.
Oh, a few years ago now.
Yeah.
He did have a cocaine habit.
Yeah. But George Best is like beer, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he says he spent all his money on what did he say?
Livers.
On women and wine, and the rest he wasted. Wine was his favourite fight.
What, George Best?
Mm.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Actually, there was for a while, it was sort of like 6 o'clock at night, just before the news or after the news, there was a skills program. It was brilliant. He was telling how to get a good report.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Wasn't he? Yeah. It was like he was invisible from other players. What's it all about? Deflecting them. You're moving
Yeah.
along, they want to get the ball, and he just knows.
Yeah.
He knows how to. Don't you have defenders that think, right, I'm going to go in a straight line and I'll
Yeah.
take him out? You know, that's a
I'm sure
different.
that, yeah, I'm sure that
That's
happens.
the
Yeah.
magic. But when you're that good, you can avoid
Yeah,
that
well,
magic man.
Wonder how George Best would compare with the modern players now. If he still had it, he was still.
You know, I would put him up there. I think he's the best player.
And if he had the training and the diet and all real
That would ruin him, wouldn't it?
If we had possibly.
Yeah.
They used to drink at half time, didn't they? Go out the night before and get absolutely wasted and then turn up and play football. Which I know they don't do now, they get fined if they do that.
Well, they're sort of athletes now, whereas they
But
were
all
just,
that-
they were
yeah.
just hard men, weren't they?
Yeah.
Just brilliant. And if you think to go back even further with the heavy footballs and stuff, I think what they could do is standing up.
Yeah.
No, I would say George Best. I would put Pele.
Hello as well. He's ill at the moment, isn't
He is. I can't remember what he said.
he? He's been publicising Viagra for the last 20 years.
See?
Yeah.
See? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, he was a
how many kids has he got? I suppose if you go on YouTube, you can find all these.
Yeah, it's on there.
How much would they put up? They would. No one would put the whole get, but they would have like a load of.
Oh, loads of bits, yeah, loads of that. And also, there's lots of different. You can look at them, kick them different performers from different eras to see how they perform differently. So you can see how different the old footballs were in comparison to those.
Really, they would
Yeah.
actually.
Those,
They developed something like all sports.
There is so much content on YouTube now, covering absolutely everything.
More or less. How come when I ask Alexa, she goes always no names?
Yeah, that's what
She'll tell you
how
something.
big the search engine is behind it.
Perhaps you can be my Alexa.
Yeah.
Like Matt. I always thought that you're supposed to, if you're not using a hot water bottle, dry it, tip upside down and dry it. Is that true? Is that wives' tale? Does that sound like bullshit?
Oh, well,
What's wrong with having it wet inside?
I guess it will go mouldy and smell, but to be honest with you,
No, I was thinking it was like because it's perished, but I can't remember why. Because I was drying some accident thinking, do I need to do this?
rubber will perish anyway. It'll just probably smell, but to be fair, it smells rubbery anyway, so.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll just put some bleach in it.
Yeah,
And actually,
that'd probably rot the rubber.
would it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might burst in your
Thank you. Do you know what? I'm going to call you instead of the next thing you've got another answers. Brilliant. Wheat bags. Fantastic. No, wheat bags are much better than a quarter. That's as long as you don't set them on fire. Because they're not turning, you put on too much. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Who's it? Who are you? Yes, yes, I am. I've got your voice now. You're the old builder, aren't you? Aren't you? Stay there. Look, everybody, I've got an old person. So let's give him some. We got to go. Hey? Oh, he's feisty as well. He's feisty, yeah. All right. Listen, you take the tablets before you come tomorrow. What time do you want to come? And what day is it? Monday. Oh, me. Okay. Should we say 9:30? Is that too early? Of course I can. Of course I can. Yeah, you make sure you have your cocoa. And do you dip your Weetabix in it, or do you have them? You don't know what Weetabix is? I am. I'll see you tomorrow. What's the name? Baker, brilliant. Jerry, oh, great name, Jerry Baker. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Right? Don't forget, write it down on something. Yeah. Write it on your wife's face. No, don't do that, mate. Don't. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Jerry. Cheers, mate. All right. Sorry, Josh. I tell you what, I've sort of gone off stand-up comedians because I find them a bit boring. When you start the old comedians, you'd be roaring and then another roar and another roar. They're not that good. But last night, I can't mention his name. His name is Tom Papa. So I really got the lesson. Do you think Papa Tom? Anyway, he said, he was hilarious. He said, he's from New York. Can we find out if that's his real name?
I just spell it.
You know Tom. It's like Papa.
No, I know Tom.
P-A-P-A. Yeah, Papa.
Yeah, I think that's the stage name.
I don't know, because I was thinking that can't be right, but now I've just said it to you, I'm thinking, no, that's not. That's a good name. Papa.
Family.
It's his real name.
Older guy, yeah, Thomas Papa Jr.
Oh, not American Junior bullshit.
Yeah, he hosts.
Does he host a program?
Sirius XM satellite radio show. Come to Papa.
Oh, he's awesome. It's like yeah. Okay. That's nice. Which Canadians do you like?
What's his name, Dad? The person on top here. Paddy McGuinness.
Do you like Paddy McGuinness? Oh, he's lovely. He is lovely. Yeah, yeah. I love. I always forget his name. There's just a minute. Right. So I haven't got any blackjacks for you, but I remember I'll try and get some in so we can have a blackjack. Yes.
It's usually mixed and don't they, the blackjacks and fruit
Salad,
salads.
yeah.
Just the combo.
Yeah.
Can't get one on there. I just thought about myself.
They put them in tubes now. They used to go to the sweet shop and 4 for a penny.
Yeah.
So what confectionery would you like today? I might have it. What do you want?
You like a nullen?
I like saying it like that. That's from Lockstock.
Would you like a nullen?
I won't tell you what you're supposed to say back. You want Smarties, don't you?
Smarties?
Yeah? Like Smarties?
Yeah.
You know what they are?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know?
Not the blue ones though.
Ah. Well,
I didn't have to leave that. I don't see.
when everything was going all kosher and you shouldn't have these E numbers, this, that, and the other, I thought, why the bloody hell haven't you done this to Smarties? Yeah, haven't they?
Yeah.
They put them in hexagonal tube.
Yeah.
They're not as bright as they were, but what was wrong with the colours? Did they make kids go
I think
nuts?
blue ones did a certain E number in it that triggered
Oh,
episodes in some kids, but that could have been the chocolate. I'm not sure it's necessary.
if I had a handful of blue ones, I might be able to run the marathon.
Mm.
Do they still make them, blue ones?
I think you can just buy blue Smarties now.
Oh. See, in the olden days, Josh, you got a bike with spokes. Yeah, they used to have a top, and used to have a B, C, D, and all that sort of stuff. But you'd stick them between your spokes. Yeah.
Plastic top.
Yeah. This is getting back to my shit childhood, isn't it? Watching refuge lorries tip up,
Yeah.
putting these. I'm not sure if I did put them on the spokes and stuff. Oh, the bubblegum cards.
Oh yeah. Well, that was entertainment in those days, wasn't it?
Yeah. Peg.
And only
You didn't have to go through this, did you?
No, I was
You were on the edge of
I was on the edge. I was slightly outside of that. I was born in the 70s.
So what did you have? What was the good stuff when you were young?
We just started getting
You had Action Man with Eagle Eyes.
Action Man,
Furry
Eagle
heads.
Eye, and
Or
the
Star Wars shit.
Star Wars $6 Million Man.
$6 million, man. Dad's letting himself, he's showing himself that now. You had a 60 on that?
Oh yeah, one of those
Did you?
toys.
Where
Yeah.
is it? Where's it? It's in the loft.
I'm not sure. There is something. Yeah, there's Incredible Hulk. Dukes of Hazzard. That was still
The Dukes of Bloody Hazard.
still like that. Knight Rider. That was a bit later.
Your dad had such a wonderful. He just found a bloody blue one. He just popped it like it was bloody some kind of drug. How many more blue ones you got in there?
Brown.
Brown. What's this? Your edge looking great because the last time it was cut, brilliant. Was it here?
Yeah, of course.
You sure?
I haven't been anywhere else. Yeah, that's right. I went down the bar.
Hang on. When you sent me the text, did I give you? Did I
You did respond this time.
straight away? Because I was here.
Straight away, yeah.
I was here. It's when I'm at
Yeah.
home or
Yeah.
not near the Wi-Fi.
No, I learned that. Yeah, I've learned to text you when you're in the office.
Do you know what a voice over IP is?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Explain it to me, because
So that's basically previously you just used to be data over the internet, but now people, instead of using traditional British telecom type phone lines, they use the internet to speak over.
why are they doing that?
It's more
Save
cost
money?
effective.
Yeah.
And then you only have to put one set of data cables into a building rather than in its own theory, it's more resilient.
Yeah.
But it does mean that if that goes down, both your voice and your data goes down as well.
Someone would have a mobile phone, wouldn't they?
There's more offices that rely on a call centre technology. Yeah.
Well, Virgin have done that to me, but I want to keep my landline number that I've had for bloody 40 years.
Does anyone ring you?
Hmm?
People ring you?
Some people do.
Yeah, we don't get any calls on our home number now. We don't use it full anyway.
Do you think I shouldn't worry too
I wouldn't bother, to be honest. It will be tight checks. It will just die. Because everyone has a mobile now.
So at home, with everyone's landline, will they just destroy it?
I think a lot of people now won't bother with. The only reason people bother with a landline at the moment is because most companies insist you have one when you get broadband.
So they can plug into that.
Yeah.
So what are they going to plug into it?
Well, a lot of use cable, so we use Virgin for our internet, so we don't use the.
No, but they've got the cable laid down in Brighton. We've still got all copper. And stuff.
Yeah, because we can still use that for internet. It's just not as fast as the fibre optic cable.
What will they do as it breaks down? Put some fibre in, or just patch it out?
They'll eventually replace it with fibre.
But it costs money, and I can go screw myself because I get comments on those. Especially getting 40, whatever it is. Sometimes it drops down to.
We're over it.
You got Virgin?
Yeah, I'm up to 1 gigabyte now.
Well, it's because you've got cable. They bought that from Telewest, and they took it over. So it goes from that cable into your house.
Yeah, so over 1,000 megabits.
I'm pretty fast in here.
Yeah.
A megabit. I've only got, I don't know, say 40, 60. So what's a megabit? How much more have you got than me?
So if you've got 40 here, the equivalent mine's over 1,000.
Oh, you've got right. So that's the megabit.
Yeah. So it's 40. It's megabits per second, and then it goes up to. Yeah. Don't eat that. And then it goes up to
How much do you have to pay for that?
That's quite a lot.
It's a lot, man.
Yeah, it's about probably £50 a month, I think. But I use it all the time.
Is that everything? You get everything for that?
No, that's just the
speed for it.
Yes, the broadband. That's the fastest one you can get.
So you got to buy Netflix and everything else on top of that. But having that much speed, tell me what Great Things it does for you.
It's just the speed at which you can download from things, and with the fact Josh being on.
You don't get never expect any better.
No, it's just. Well, I guess sometimes it's the service is a bit if they're fixing stuff in the area, but in the main, it's fantastic. There's no buffering at all, and you've got Sky as well. You can download a movie in seconds, and don't have to wait for it to start watching it. It's just
You got Sky?
Yeah. So we don't use Virgin for the TV.
But there's so many Disney, all of that.
Yeah, we got that.
Why are they doing it? I mean, Disney will make their own programs as well.
Yeah, because that's the way.
The Sky make programs.
Yeah, Sky. Yeah, they've got their own. They release their own films now. Quite often on Sky before, or at the same time they're releasing the cinema. That's where the money is. Like, it's a new model.
Do you think they're making more programs?
Yeah,
they are.
Have to. They've got a lot.
Yeah.
Remember in the old days, you used to have like one channel or 3 channels. Now there's hundreds of channels, and they need to keep filling content.
Do you find there's so much shit you don't want to see?
Well, that's because the quality goes down.
No, it's kind of like it's just different genres. They know people like vampires, vampire. So there are just people. They wouldn't make the programs and put them up there if people didn't watch them.
No.
Yeah. What do you watch? What have you got?
Only Netflix is a paid channel.
You got Netflix.
Yeah.
So you haven't got Amazon. There's a good thing about this new recruit for the CIA. He's wonderful, really good. He's going to watch him, and it's written well.
Yeah.
The Recruit, I think it's called. It's excellent. It's really good.
Yeah.
And you think, why haven't you got a gun? You know, he's had his fingernail ripped out. Yeah. That was. So football at 3.
Yeah.
Is it going to have longer?
Oh, I should imagine so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh, how old are you, mate?
12.
If you using all those Smarties, Bollocks, you don't have nothing else to do. Although they don't have the E-numbers, the new ones, don't they?
Practically healthy.
Yeah, they could turn you into a vegan. If you ate them all, yeah, and you keep eating them. Would you hate it if you did that?
What's it to vegan? No, we're vegan can be.
I wouldn't.
Hey, they do some great stuff. But the other night, I thought it was vegan. So, oh, what's this? She said, oh, that's vegan halloumi.
I like halloumi. It's nice.
Hey, you don't like vegan halloumi? God, it stank. Because halloumi doesn't stink.
No.
It hasn't got a smell at all, really.
No.
It's very, it's chewy, it's texture, and it's kind of, what is the smell? Is it kind of light creamy sort of?
Yeah.
God, they made something else. Oh,
Did it taste better than it smelled?
no, I can't remember. The smell was so bad. You know, taste and smell go together.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
You know, put peg on me goes, I might have eaten it. No, it wasn't even a brilliant texture. It didn't.
It's not the same, is it? It's like gluten-free stuff. It's still. It's not the
Oh
same.
no, it's vegan stuff's brilliant. I prefer fake bacon. It's
Really?
brilliant. Yeah, taste the different ones you got. Yeah, there's a lot of shit bacon out there.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a lapsed pescatarian.
Yeah.
I've been going crazy. Not very crazy, but I'm sick. Oh, you're getting the turkey because we're saying that. I found you a vegetarian. So, well, you know.
Yeah, but not for turkey or bacon.
No.
That doesn't count. They can't give up a bacon sandwich. So,
No. There is some good stuff.
yeah. She'll get better. The more the harder demand, the better.
Yeah, different companies. It's like, oh, I'll probably get it. It's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I just, for me, I normally drink alcohol because it's alcohol, not because I was like particularly like the taste of it. So I never.
You want the alcohol?
Well, yeah.
Well, why don't you just drink cheap vodka?
I don't drink that much. So when I do drink, it's because it's.
I don't think I drink to get.
No.
I don't have to get high or drunk. It's because I like the taste of it. But alcohol, not zero Guinness is amazing.
Right, is it?
Oh, yeah, they nailed it. That's a wonderful drink. Sometimes I drink some of the fake lagers. If they're cold enough, they go excellent.
So
Anything else, they've got that.
Oh,
Wine, oh,
well, then you go alcohol-free gin, don't they? With their advertising.
yeah, no. They don't. There's something out there called. I won't name it because it was appalling.
I just think they're better non-alcoholic drinks than fake alcoholic drinks. If I'm not going to drink, then I'd rather have something
Actually,
else.
I don't like strong things. So I found this cheap lager and it's cost pennies. It's only got 2% in it. I love it. I love the fizz, the taste of the beer. And, you know,
2%. Wow.
yeah, it costs nothing. I'm not going to tell you where I get it from. I feel so bad. But, no. 4 cans, £1.35.
Were they the cans you had on there?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, correct. Did you see?
I saw the lager.
They do a bitter as well. I prefer it, but that's good too.
Where'd you get it from? So I'm not going to buy it then, right? You got stock to be safe.
So what are you drinking over Christmas then?
I haven't bought
Anything.
gin. I've got gin, but then because gin and wine.
There's so many different gins.
Yeah, I do like gin. But I won't drink a huge amount. It doesn't go too
You
much.
drink whiskey.
Yeah, sometimes.
Have you tried monkey shoulder?
No,
It's very good.
no.
Try a little try. Oh, it's not good. Take it dry. It's Christmas.
It's fine.
It's a blend,
Yeah,
but it's as good as a malt.
yeah.
What do you want?
It's called monkey shoulder, and the reason it's called monkey shoulder is because I think the hops they used to turn it,
Okay.
yeah, and I think used to give them a weird shoulder. This is very, very, very well. Beautiful. So, what's your wife like to drink for the gin?
Malibu, gin,
Yeah,
wine,
wine.
Baileys.
Yeah, got sweet too.
That's before 10 o'clock in the morning.
Really? Oh, pints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't drink that much over Christmas.
not even my lunch, sir.
Yeah, I know, really. Guess I'm going to say a little bit different. But sometimes I just don't feel, I hate feeling
See,
rough
when
the
a
next day.
man says that, he's going to get pissed out of his head. You know, he's not meaning that at all. I don't know why he's actually saying it.
I just don't like feeling rubbish the next day.
Is it because you work out
Yeah, it's
and
part
do that?
Yeah.
Your body's in such a good state that it's you hard.
Yeah, it's not, it's...
Because we're fat tubs of lard, it soaks up the alcohol.
Yeah,
we drink.
no, really. I've just never been a particularly good drinker. It's,
I think you should respect the body.
It hurts you. Why would you want to do that? Mm-hmm. Hi, Giovanni. Hello? I don't know. Look. What time is it now? Is it you? The financial advisor? Is it you? It's not. Oh, okay. I'll be nice to you then. Right, yeah. Let's have a look. 11:30? No, wait. Please. You know who you are. What's the name? Chris. Oh, Chris. Yeah. Why do you sound like a financial advisor? You should change jobs, mate. Yeah, I got you, mate. Chris, I'll see you at 11:30. Cheers, mate. Josh, I've got the 2 people on the board. Can you remember who they are?
Chris or something.
Chris. Who was the other one?
Don't know his name.
The old fella.
Yeah.
Barry. Do you remember?
oh, I don't know.
Jerry.
Jerry Butler.
Hey, we're a good team. You two are rubbish. We're gonna mop the floor, you two. You've got the brain. What kind of cereal is he? He's eating Cocoa Pops and Rice Krispies.
Hey, you saw what?
With tons of sugar.
You forgotten, yeah?
I bought you some Rice Krispies yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Your mum's at launch with gin. Yeah, lovely with gin. Do you want nice to you? I know, but yeah. Does she want a daughter, really?
Probably.
That's why she wanted you to keep the long hair and stuff. Does she ever put them in dresses?
Yeah.
They kind of said, oh, you know, it's what we could afford then.
Yeah.
When your dad was a dustbin man driver. I think I've still got my first wheelie bin.
Really?
Yeah, I've repaired it myself.
Yeah.
And yeah, the wheels come off of it. Because some of them are smaller.
Then they give you the tiny ones.
Yeah, and they've got different bloody shapes. When I go out, my recycling bin's wonderful because it's flat. So I can put the stuff on there. I think, I'll open the recycling bin and put it on the old wheelie bin. It slides up.
Yeah.
So, is Argentina going to win? I think so. They want to beat us, don't they? Without they've done their job. What's this about Scotland and Wales thinking they can be international football teams? Why don't they just give up? Really, or fake their name? Imagine Scotland making a front cup. Oh, God, it would be free iron proof.
Very sexy today.
Okay. When are you going to, is it Leeds?
Yeah, not till after Christmas.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, you didn't ask
Yeah,
that.
just to my eye,
Of course, yeah. One day, mate. Actually, you've got quite prominent eyes in it. Go on, get your coat off, because I'm in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were in a bit of a rush.
Yeah. Is that your best Stomach cancer. I had James in yesterday.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
I think I had Daniel in last week.
Yeah.
I think he was reminiscing about the olden days.
Is it?
Yeah. When he worked at the shop and that.
Yeah.
And the world's bloody changed, doesn't it? He wants to go to a shop. It's not a supermarket. Will you be getting anything great for Christmas? Do on the list on the fridge? But he, Josh is going to go short, isn't he? Of course not.
Just never go short.
Yeah, he's got enough football and stuff. Bloody happy. Can you juggle?
No, you can't jump yet.
Okay, so you may drop it.
Listen, I'm going to give you a word of advice. It's wrong.
Jump's not clever.
Yeah.
I can jump.
It's bad. Stop it. And you know, get it out of your system. Have another beer. Yeah, oh, hang on. Look, I think I might just have a, because of your body and everything, a little coin for you.
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
very much.
but you can always give it to him if you want. Smash it. Oh, there it is. Brilliant. Well, it's been wonderful to see you guys.
And you? Thank you very much. And we shall see you in the new year.
And I'll try and remember the blackjacks. or the other ones, or both, really. Yeah, your dad was stuffing them in his face.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, thanks. Okay, so, yeah. Look at you. Are you alright?
Yeah. So,
How's your diabetes?
don't know, I'll find out soon because I've got my annual. Well, I've just had a cataract, but I'm not worried about that.
No,
But
yeah.
it's-
And Saturday, so it's one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think that brings it on by having diabetes? It does,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. You're more prone to it. Yeah.
How many legs have you got?
2.
And both feet?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So I should stay clear of the blackjacks. It's too much.
Well,
Unless I do
tell me.
sugar-free. Do you eat sugar-free sweets?
I did buy some sugar-free
They're not
sweets.
so bad.
No, they're all right now.
You just end up using more toilet paper.
But it's a bit of a dog to get a bit of them.
Is it?
Fine.
Yeah. Look, Aldi and Lidl always have them in little boxes. And
Yeah.
I mean, if you want a bag of them, they bloody cost you big money, don't they?
Well, the place in advisors, they're not cheap, about 120.
Oh, that's
What was it?
Yeah.
But I've been trying to get.
I mean, if you go to the farm shops, they're about £3.
Yeah. I've been trying to get some cough candy, sugar-free. Nobody can seem to get it. You used to be able to get it easy.
Oh, they do make it.
Yeah, they did make it. Yeah, but nobody's they're all saying we can't get hold of it at the moment, so I don't
Who knows?
know why.
I'm just going to go and put those links on the
Yeah,
board.
do that.
Now, don't try too hard. Did Jerry say 10 or 11?
11:30, wasn't
No, that wasn't a 30, but so you reckon it was 11? It's a bit of a cold wind. It hasn't been windy for a long time, has
it?
it?
No, it hasn't. No. Hopefully it'll get warmer.
Now it's melting. It's a bloody nightmare. It's even slippery.
Yeah.
It's good. I suppose it's when you got snow, you've got some crunchiness to fall into.
Yeah.
Right.
You weren't here last time I came. You got
Yes.
out somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like Tom?
He's all right.
Yeah. Was he nice to you?
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah. You weren't too sure about the 8 quid when I said, but I said, well,
No, you said no. That's cool.
but we had a bit of a shit time of it just lately. We got to New Zealand, lovely.
Oh yeah. What happened?
Well, a few months ago, my wife's mother was given a few months to live. She had started off with cancer of the eyelid. 5 people in a million. Get that?
Cancer of the
The
eyelid.
eyelid.
Why didn't they just take your eyelid off?
Anyway, that was all London. That started a couple of years ago. We had to go to that because it's so rare.
Really?
There's
No
only Moorfield Eye Hospital, it's the only place they can do anything around it.
God.
And then she had to go to Liverpool for a week for some bloody something to be sapped after. Anyway, then we've had numerous trips to London over the last couple of years. And then, they referred her back to Bath. They said it's God. And then the first time she went to Bath, because she had to have it checked every 6 months, they said it's come back in the top eyelid now.
How did they diagnose it? Did it start growing?
Yeah, she felt as though there was something in her eye.
Jesus.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, she had a scan in the same March, because if it's going to go anywhere, it usually goes to the liver.
What? From the eyelid to the
Yeah.
liver?
Anyway, in March she was fine. She had a scan in August, and it had gone to her liver, and it was non-operable. It was too bad to do anything about.
Was it already in the liver then?
No,
How can it get there that fast and
well,
inoperable?
it's very aggressive.
Yeah.
So they said she'll probably see Christmas.
I mean, hang on. They know that it's a very bad one to get.
Yeah.
It's not, because when you say eyelid and cancer, you think, oh, that's going to be a piece of piss. But it's not.
No, it
Fucking hell.
yeah, they'd gone to her liver, and they gave her sort of 6 to 9 months. So we thought that's fine. Well, not fine, but she'd see another Christmas.
Yeah.
And then we had to take her down to Bath for something else. And on the morning, she couldn't see out the good eye.
Oh my God, yeah.
So
Does it spread from eyelid to eyelid then?
no, so
Yeah.
she was going down to Bath for something else. So she mentioned it. She said, well, I can't see out of this eye. So they got her an appointment in the eye department in the afternoon.
Did they? Really? Yeah.
And he said, there's nothing wrong with your eye. He said, there's some pressure behind it. So
Yeah.
and then on the Saturday, we went to New Zealand. On the Sunday, my wife's sister took her to Bath. It had gone to her
Gone to her brain?
brain. And they gave her about 3 weeks to live.
Oh,
We'd been in New Zealand
drag on.
16 hours.
So what? Did you come home or what?
We didn't stay as long as we should have done. And we get a phone call. You need to come home. You need to come home. So we said, well, we're not coming home straight away. You know, we hadn't seen our daughter for 4 years.
Shit.
So we did enjoy it, but it put the,
I can see what
you know.
Bloody hell. And when did she die?
About after 3 weeks,
Were you home by then?
yes.
Yeah.
But the other
No.
problem was,
I got a feeling your wife was glad she was.
well, she's glad she's
Could
got.
you have postponed your holiday?
Well, we didn't know that she had weeks to live.
Yeah.
You know, when we went, as far as we were concerned, she was going to live till
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
It was only on the day after we went, and they took her to Bath, and they diagnosed it that she had an MRI scan. They said it's gone to your brain. It was really fast. My daughter moved her wedding from 2024 to November the 19th because she wanted her nan to be there. And her nan died 2 weeks before. We still did the wedding, but
I mean, your mother-in-law wasn't going to go to New Zealand.
No,
She's gonna
no,
come
the
back.
daughter here.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Yeah, the
yes,
daughter
yes,
here.
beg your pardon.
So she arranged in about 8 weeks flat. She arranged the church wedding, reception
Yeah.
out that barn out Caps Lane. You know what I mean? Fullingbridge Farm.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was nice.
Nice. Yeah, lovely.
So she got that.
But she
But
didn't earn
With all
nothing
this
about the
nonsense with her, how under the weather was she?
Well, her mother-in-law. Oh, she
She
was out of it for the last 2 weeks. She was
on morphine.
like a zombie. Yeah, she was on morphine. She was at home.
Yeah. Oh right. Yeah.
She had Dorothy House was brilliant. They came in 3 times a day, and because she had to wear nappies and that, because she was just lying there. So bit of a shitty.
How was your wife? How was your wife?
She's all right.
Yeah.
She's not too
How
bad.
old was your man?
She was 81.
Yeah.
So, but it was just all so bloody fast. She went
Did she go blind in that eye?
She went blind in the good eye, but she couldn't open because she had the second operation for the upper eyelid. She said, "Well, I'm going to still have it done because I might as well be able to see." And she couldn't open her eyelid after that. She had to hold it up, so she was basically blind. But she was just like a vegetable for the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So, there we go.
Yeah.
I think they should have either waited a few days before they rang us or not told us at all, really. But,
Yeah.
Because, we'd only just really got there.
Well, I mean, I'm of the sort of opinion. If I was back home, I wouldn't have told you.
No,
I would not have
I
told you.
would have
You think, what could you do?
couldn't, not really. Would you still been home before she went? But anyway, it's a lovely country.
Yeah. You enjoy it?
Yeah,
Was it that summer?
yes, well, spring.
Yeah. And what's how are they feeling? I mean, a while back it was they forgot about COVID and everything else.
Yeah, more or less. I think they just sort of thought, well, you've got to get on with it now. So,
And it's not as severe as it was.
I mean, they've all had their jabs out there, the same as we have. So, and we went. Have you watched Lord of the Rings? Have you
Yes.
watched Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit?
Yes. Because they had to reinstate everything, but they take because that countryside is weird, isn't it? It's not
Yeah.
like ours.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
It varies as
Does
to
it
where
really?
you are. You could be in Norway 1 minute, Devon another.
What's causing all that then? Just,
Well, I suppose it was volcanic, wasn't it?
Right.
Because Norway's pretty mountainous.
I just wonder why
places.
it looks like that. The weather.
But the grass was because it's just coming in the spring. The grass, I've never seen green grass like it.
Really?
It's so green.
Have you seen American grass? It's really thick and coarse. Is it thick and coarse or like our grass?
No, it's more like our grass.
Beautiful grass.
Yeah. But we went to Hobbiton.
Where did you go?
Hobbiton, where they filmed the outside scene, Lord of the Rings.
But didn't they have to put the houses back, or how much?
Yeah,
is
what
it?
happened? No, they've done it as a permanent thing now. The first film, it was all temporary, polystyrene and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then, when he wanted to make the second one, the bloke who owned the land sort of said, "Can you make it permanent? And I can open it as a tourist attraction." So,
Are you saying that the first one, because it was a bag of shite, they had to take it down? Whereas because it's actually
because it was
sculpted as the earth and that, it's okay.
Yeah, it's everything is proper wood. We went to the Green Dragon pub and had a drink.
And then the Hobbit doors. I mean, you got to bend over when you go in the Hobbit house.
Well, there's different sides. Well, you can't go in them because they're only. There's a couple you can just go inside, But obviously,
That's not where he did it.
that's not where that was all the external stuff. And they had the village green with the main pole and all that. But it's quite interesting. I mean, I've never seen the film, but
It's is it popular? There are a lot of
there was quite a few people there, yeah.
locals.
All sorts.
Yeah.
Americans, New Zealanders, English people there.
It's expensive. There's much to see.
What, Hobbiton itself?
Yeah.
Well, no, when you walk through it, you get a guided tour and they tell you what, this bit was filmed there and that bit was filmed there. And the doors are all different sizes to make, like if it was somebody that had to look small, they go for a big door.
Yeah.
And if it was somebody who was big, they would go for a small door. So it's all stuff like that. And they were on about the car. When you see it, they're sat side by side.
Yes.
But because it's all narrow, these pathways are narrow, when they filmed it, they're actually sat one behind the other.
Was that narrow?
It's
What,
quite narrow. They said they were actually sat one behind the other in the car, and they used, obviously, trick photography to make it look as though they were sitting side by side. So it's quite interesting.
Suits your eye for it.
Yeah.
And of course, a lot of the dwarves were full size actors.
That's right, yeah.
Sort of like pissed off the industry a bit.
Yeah.
No, there isn't enough dwarves. But we got what's that Irish fellow? James Nesbitt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And there's a real war in right now. He's like that. What size?
And up the tower, they got a tall tower, not as tall as we've been up the CN Tower in Canada. That's a lot taller than that.
What are you doing for Christmas then?
Well, we got father-in-law is. Well, they were coming anyway.
Yeah. Where do they live? In Westminster.
Trowbridge, but he's going to come and stay. He said we'll pick it up Christmas Eve and you can stay a couple of nights. Rather than
How's he managing?
he's getting there.
Yeah.
He's getting
He's
there.
got 2 daughters, a wife.
He's got 3, but one doesn't live. She lives up north. So, I've got a pair of glasses with one lens in it at the moment. Does your wife have to do that?
Yes. I think
So-
yes, she did.
I don't know. I've got a phone call.
Do they? We should have both of hers.
Yeah,
Do they ask you whether you want long sight or short sight?
they fit long sight and I'll need glasses for reading.
Right. Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
So you can drive.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you pray private, they do another operation.
You can have one. Yeah, you can
That's
have.
serious? That's true.
Yeah, I know. You can get a lens that's long and short. Yeah.
Why didn't they just do that for everybody?
To the
You think
cost
oh,
of
they
it.
can? I don't imagine it costs that much. Just so they can make money.
Quite amazing, though. You know, to be able to see out of that eye, it's fantastic.
You
You
mean,
can see colours that I couldn't really see before.
did you know how bad it was getting?
Not until it was done.
But it's you put up with it.
I've got a follow-up phone call tomorrow, so I'll find out if they're going to. I've got one coming in the other eye anyway, so.
Where did you do it, Aberdeen?
Westbury.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It takes about quarter an hour, 20 minutes, doesn't it? It's very, yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous. What is your daughter in New Zealand up to? What's she doing now?
She's a duty manager at this. Well, she calls it an Irish pub, but it's a bit more than that.
Well, they do a lot of food.
Do a lot of food, a lot of entertainment.
Yeah.
But she's moved to a smaller venue.
It's a chain. Yeah.
Well, they got quite a few places in
Yeah.
Auckland.
Right.
But she spoke to her bosses just before we went out and said about any promotion, and they said, "Well, funny that we've been talking about you."
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
So there's two things coming up. She can be assistant manager at one of them,
Yeah.
or manager of the other one. But
Right.
she's going to go.
What's she at the moment?
Well, she's duty manager.
Right. Yeah.
If the manager's not there, she's in charge.
What does she want then? What does she go for?
She's going to go for assistant. But she said, I would rather sort of go up gradually.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Are they both the same size?
No, they're smaller.
All right.
One's smaller than the other again.
How far away will it be from where she lives?
5-minute drive, not far.
She does drive.
She does drive. She's got a car now. So, yeah.
What are the wages like over there? Better
Well,
than here?
everything's bloody dear over there, isn't it? Everything's twice the price.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think fruit and that they would grow a lot of.
What about housing and rent?
Houses are very well.
Are they?
About $1 million. A lot of them are about $1 million, but that's about £500,000
Well, that's $2
So-
for the pack.
roughly. Yeah.
It's a nice house though.
Well, she's rented.
So 500,000.
Well, in Auckland.
And I think they're
earthquakey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you think I was at disco?
There.
Earthquake proof. Yeah.
Well, there's moves.
They used to make them.
Those,
Yeah. I'm not sure they used to be made of wood or whether what they high tech.
A lot of it's timber.
It is still.
Frame, yeah.
Yeah, that's still.
But we said a couple of times, we said your house moves.
You can feel it.
And, well, when you lie in bed, you can feel it.
And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, on springs?
Well, because it's on a very steep slope,
Yeah.
one side of it is at ground level, and the other side's got the garage underneath that's on stilts.
Who does she live with?
She lives with a bloke who's gay. There's somebody she met.
Yeah.
She's been doing sign language courses.
Yeah.
And she met this bloke.
Yeah.
At sign language place, and they went together. But she is seeing somebody now.
She is.
Yeah.
Does she want children?
I don't think she does. She says she's not bothered. She says she's not bothered.
How old is that one?
33.
Yeah. So the one that works at Longleat is just got married.
Yeah.
You said her boyfriend does what? What's her boyfriend?
Which one? The one at Longley?
Yeah.
He works for, God, it's on that train estate where the fruit flyer is. They do a lot of safety equipment for, it's all to do, a lot of it's to do with timber, tree felling and stuff
I've
like
heard
that.
of that place. I knew somebody who did work there. They do all the ropes
Yeah.
and boots and chain
Well,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And the one in New Zealand?
He is what we would call a nursery school teacher.
A nursery?
Like a preschool teacher. Yeah. But he's got an old Volkswagen Beetle,
An old one, an original.
1958, I think it was.
Oh, it's a split windscreen. Yeah, the
Yeah,
old
and
ones.
he took us out of it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I suppose they're fairly basic.
Yeah.
Wrong.
And it's an old 6-volt one, because there used to be 6 volts in there originally.
I wonder it could be.
You can't have
It took all four of you, did it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
He said you can't have windscreen wipers and the headlights on at the same time. because they went 12 logs, didn't they, later on?
Sounds like it shouldn't pass the MOT then. So you took your life into
Yeah,
your
it's a
hands.
nice, yeah. It was a nice car. But
Where did you go?
Well, we went, where did we go? What they call a flea market.
Oh, yeah.
What we call a boot sale, I suppose.
Okay. Oh, is it like a boot sale?
It's
People
sort of
do
like,
sell,
yeah,
you know, it's
but
not
it's
just-
also got permanent sort of indoor place there as well.
When are you going to get a job then? Never.
Probably won't now.
Well, with all these prices going up, can you afford all the electric and gas?
Got to that now.
Well, yeah. Well, how
Oh, it's all right.
how old's your wife?
Wife, she's 60 now,
And how do you?
72.
Fuck off. You're really 72?
Yeah.
Shit, you don't look it, do you?
I don't know how to feel it sometimes.
Right. Wow. Okay. So, when can she get her pension?
Not until she's 67.
They're doing like the men, really.
Yeah.
Will she work till she's 67?
Don't know. She can get her teacher's pension before then, but she takes it. If the longer she leaves before she gets it, the more she will get per.
Yeah.
So,
How long she had a teacher's pension?
Only about 12 years, I think. 12, 14 years, because she didn't go into teaching until she was sort of late 40s. But she's getting plenty of supply work at the moment, so.
Oh, she likes that. Is that
Well, you go in, you do it, and you come home,
Yeah.
and you've got none of all this crap.
So less marking and all that.
Yeah.
Wow. Silly not to stick with that, wasn't it?
And at the moment, she's been doing 3 days a week at the same school, at Ilfracombe. That's going down to 2 days, so she's going to try and pick up a day somewhere else.
What if they want her to be full time? Would she say no?
She wouldn't go.
She'd say no.
No, she wouldn't. She only wants 3 days anyway.
Yeah.
But by doing the supply, she hasn't got to worry for easily got. Because she spends quite a few evenings and weekend marking and all this sort of stuff, preparing lessons. She doesn't have to do that now.
Eight, 6, 0. Did you bring me a door for a Honda Civic? No.
Did you ring?
I did ring them.
What did they say?
Oh yeah. It was that weekend. Oh, I think we have got one. It's free cars. I'll get it down on Monday. I called them on Monday. They didn't seem to know anything about it, so I was like, oh, fuck off then.
I went past her yesterday. She hadn't seen the sign and stuff.
Oh, this is a better one. Clayton Estate, you know, that place, whatever it's called, something, blah, blah, blah. Phone up, girl answers the phone. I said, Honda Civic. She said, oh, yeah. She said, well, yeah, we have got a silver one, and all 3 doors are off of it. I think, oh, she must have been dicking me off. She said, oh, yeah, there is one door, and it's the one you want, the driver's door. I've got something funny going with the phone, and I'll call you back.
Never did.
No.
They chase them up, these people.
Well, it's kind of,
Parts are a nightmare to deal with. Parts people, yeah.
but it's crap.
I know.
I just have to find one on the side of the road and rip it off. Someone smashed up the wing mirror on my driver's side door thing, and it's held together with tape and wire. My wife don't like it. It's ugly. It's ugly as me. She didn't actually say that, but I think she meant that.
Yeah.
I mean, like when the car was new, it was beautiful. Like I was when I was
Yeah.
new.
But,
You're still looking beautiful,
yeah.
and you're looking great for your age, aren't you?
Why
Why the fuck am I a bag of shit?
don't know.
I don't drink too much. What's going on? It's genius. I
Probably.
was born old. You know what I need? CGI. Great, wouldn't it?
A bit of a challenge for him.
You know, paint your face white and they project.
Yeah. Work with Arnie.
You want to say that? Who would you want me to be? You want me to fucking go, wouldn't you? If they were that good. But then
Yeah, it's clever, isn't it? They've done it with Tom Cruise, haven't they?
they did it with the Irishman, and they all looked. It didn't really work. He kind of used. Sometimes his eyes were like
Yeah.
green.
But yeah, it's getting deep fake, isn't it? It's called when they're getting like stars.
They're quite deep fake.
Yeah, and they make them say stuff, but they're not actually. It's not actually them. It's a computer.
We see in the olden days, the black and white movies, they used to have fantastic lighting, man, that could make you look fantastic. I think Greta Garbo would only work with one lighting.
Did you ever watch that strike on BBC?
He's good. He's a good actor.
He's
isn't
got two legs. We looked it up. We thought, well, has he got a false
he?
leg?
Oh, did you think he might have really had a?
Yeah.
No.
It's all.
Listen, he's got a head,
Yeah, I know that.
and he's a very handsome bloke, and he's a brilliant actor.
Yeah.
And you had that Stacey Keach. Didn't you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Do you think if I had a hair lip, I could be in the
Well,
movies?
That bloke.
It could be that niche to get you in.
I like him. He's been very.
Well,
He knows how to.
What's
he
a
knows
nice
how to
haircut, doesn't
strike
he?
my-
Yeah.
So you don't complain
Listen,
in a
listen.
restaurant.
Did you bring me any logs? Because we're going through them like they're fucking you.
No, I've got to order some. I was going to try and hang it out till
Yeah.
February, but it ain't going to happen.
Why shouldn't? How much have they gone up by?
I don't know. I haven't had a price since last year. I know, like the supermarkets are doing them like £10 a bag, isn't they? And it's like 8 logs in a bag.
You'd have to be a stupid.
Oh no,
to buy
that's
from
literally
outside a garage.
£10 a night.
How much of a tree is that? I did buy my first load, and I managed to get other stuff. Now.
But it's going to be mild today. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, it's going
It's not-
up to 13 degrees. So you're as bad as it has been. It's been horrible this week.
That's good. I don't want to pay for logs. I have contacts. I shall bring back some from Wales. How much petrol in Wales do you think it would cost? 078. 6. What did you have for breakfast?
Me. Don't really eat breakfast.
Don't do
I
breakfast.
never really did.
Why can we still standing up now?
I don't know.
Well, have you noticed it's tidier in here? Yeah, still not tidy enough for my wife, but it's, you know, can use those 3 chairs. Is that Guy? Guy, I believe you sent me a message on Google. Yeah, and you'd like, what time did you say? 12:30. Oh, 1:30. Yeah, you said. Are you in Westbury? Okay, I will put you on the whiteboard for 1:30. See you then. Yeah, of course it is. Hang on. Does he wear Doc Martens? No, I'm just messing with you. All right. I'll see you at 1:30. All right. Cheers. Yeah. I'm nearly finished. Nearly go. Oh, right. Oh, I did have sugar-free mix.
I do. Oh, very nice.
What time did he say?
Have one.
1:30.
1:30.
You're looking very well. Thank you. What did he say his name was?
Harry, wasn't it?
No, I didn't say it. Guy.
Guy, that's it.
Yeah. How tall are you?
6'3".
Is that nice?
Yes,
Do you have you can be uglier if you're tall, can't you?
Yeah.
It's
it's true, yeah, it's true. But-
If you're short and ugly,
Yeah.
you've had it, haven't you? If you're short and good looking, you still had it.
Yeah.
It's not good. Not good, is it?
It's not really
Have you noticed, because my wife does, how many top actors are piddly in height? Tom Cruise, DiCaprio, they're all small. They're tiny, lots of them. They must look good on camera. If you're small and the proportions, there must be something they do. Or, I don't know why that happens. I like Tom Cruise. He does his own stunts.
Yeah.
It's great. I thought he was brilliant as Jack Reacher.
Mm.
He should be next big in it. I think he was fabulous. What's it, Reacher?
Yeah.
So when are you going to eat next?
Right. In a minute, I got
Oh, you will. I was getting worried for you. What were you at? What were you at?
don't know yet. Decide.
You just stare into the fridge like everyone else does.
Yeah. Well, no, I tend to sort of throughout the day never really eat breakfast.
What do you think? What do you think about putting a big mirror in the fridge? So when you stare in the fridge, you look at yourself thinking, what the fuck's going on here? Who's done that?
exactly. No, I haven't.
Aren't they fantastic things, fridges? But they're fucking. There's just so much stuff in there. You don't know what's there. It's at the back. We got these little spinny thing rounds. You spin them around. I was trying to find marmalade this morning. No fucking marmalade in there. Where is it?
Outside.
Well, I'm going to invent a fridge. It's only that deep. Twice as wide, but it's that deep. You can see everything. Yeah, all you need is a fridge with a brain to it. That broccoli's been in here a long time. You want to eat this broccoli? And then you can have a conversation with your fridge. Fuck off! I'll eat the broccoli when I want. I want it to go off. Bad enough with Alexa, isn't it? Not knowing what you want. You weren't here when Matt was here, were you? This little boy. Okay, I'm sorry.
Which Matt?
The little kid footballer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You had the smiles.
Yes, yeah, it was. Yeah.
God, he wouldn't have happy to have his smiles. Yeah. Free sweets as a kid. Oh, you look gorgeous, mate. You're looking lovely for Christmas. So, when's your daughter going to come home?
She came home for 4 days for the wedding. To be a
Did you really? So you went over to...
We went over there.
Oh, shit. Hey, fucking hell, how much did that cost? Did you pay?
They gave us some money. It was about 1,500 quid, I think.
Fucking hell. How much did you pay to go over?
It was about 1,500 quid each.
Was it? You couldn't get it better than that?
No, it's gone up a lot.
Who did you fly with?
Well, we went with Malaysian Airlines.
Okay,
actually.
that's nice.
It was all right, but if we go again, I think we'll go by America.
Would you? Yeah.
The other way.
I mean, I don't. Oh, I'm so bad. Is it one of those places because it's so far? You can go either around the world or
Yeah.
You
You can go either way.
Really? Yeah. So if you go the other way, you fly American Airlines.
I think she came New Zealand Airlines, but it was American Airlines, I think, too. What was it? But we were Malaysian Airlines all the way. And I must say, in Kuala Lumpur, it was so easy.
Yeah.
You just got off.
Is that a fantastic airport?
It's quite a yeah, you didn't have to worry about your baggage or anything.
Why didn't she stay longer? Could she get more time off?
Well, she'd had 3 weeks off for us to go, you see.
Oh,
And then she sort of basically told them, my sister's getting married and I'm going. Whether you like it or not, sort of
How
thing.
long did you actually have out there in the end?
About a week and a half.
You should have been.
3 weeks. It should have been. But never mind.
Yeah.
We can go again.
Come on, get your coat off. I've got things to do.
Right.
I don't think I'll just come in and cut hair. I'll bring all the jobs from home that I can do. I bet you missed the time I took all my windows out, rubbed them down, and painted them in. I can't fucking believe you remember that?
Yeah.
You do remember it? Do you? Yeah. Well, the back ones have all been plastic, but the front ones I've still got.
Oh, God. You feel a bit dark talking about it.
Oh, people don't care. You'll never use those glasses again, though, will you? You'll have different prescription lenses.
I will only need reading glasses.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got them.
My wife's bought a whole bunch of cheap ones that are.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And some wood. No, you can't cut today.
Not today. Should have put that on the balcony.
They told me not to go and have an eye test in 4 weeks, so I assumed from that they're going to do the other one.
Yeah. Hold your hand out. Okay, the other ones are mint imperials. Oh, those are part licorice.
Oh,
Don't fucking put them in your pocket then. Yeah, spread them about.
Alright, cheers.
Great to see you, Colin.
Yeah, all right.
And you. Thanks, mate. Your children that bleed you dry for Christmas?
No, we've been a bit, reserved really. We haven't spent as much. I nearly went all out on Ellie. She wants a new iPad, so I was looking for second-hand ones, and there wasn't much in it between a second-hand one.
Seriously?
And a new one. Kind of.
Yeah,
It's really
what
weird.
was the difference?
Well, if you wanted a second-hand generation 9, it was like 290, and a brand new one was 330. Sorry. So
It's not worth this.
I know, but we were like looking. Generation 6 was like 100, and I was like, oh, you know what? I might as well just buy. So I bought one from Amazon, but luckily my car got declined. And I went to Curry's to look at it and went, you know what? There's no difference between this and a 6 or a 7 or whatever.
She
doesn't need it. So I then got a refurbishment one off the back market for 150 quid. So I kind of, and it come in.
What functions did you go through it to know that there's stuff that she doesn't need?
It's just on the year really. I'm going because all she wants on YouTube, you've got like the YouTube Shorts.
Is that what she wants?
Yeah, because on the old, we got an iPad 2, which is like 14 years old. It won't facilitate Shorts.
So what else will she do on it?
That's about it really. And then it'll just be games and stuff, which you can get.
Will she
anywhere.
do any schoolwork on that?
I don't know. Maybe.
But it's
mainly
it's social.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She is 7.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, they're more advanced than me at 7.
Yeah, she's good on that. But like I say, it's an old one we've had for years, and we're like, I'm getting you one. We've had it when it's worth that.
And the boys?
Boys,
They're going to share a toffee out.
No, they're going to have one's having a scooter from Father Christmas. The other one, we told. No, just a scooter. But like a nice one. Did you just raise her a little bit closer, just sort of there, because it seems to go really like this, like the hairs are going like a bit funny.
Yeah,
we're
going closer.
Yeah, just sort of by the ear bit. And then Ben, we said like this year, we sort of said like the Father Christmas, and he knew anyway, but because he was going really big, silly with his list, it's like, look, we can't afford it. I go.
I've had a Christmas cat.
Yeah, it's just like, look, we'll spend sort of 200, 300 quid on you, and that's it.
That bloody house in the North Pole, to heat that now, everyone's going to have to go halves on what they wanted.
Yeah.
I say, the reindeer food, it's all gone up.
but it's yeah, it's just tough. So yeah, he's
And
all right.
the wages for the elves, fucking bastards, doubled. Because they know there's not that many elves about and dwarves.
Yeah.
Little shits. And they're little.
Yeah. But they're saying like on news and stuff like that, some people are literally putting it all on credit and it's going to take them 12 months to pay it off. Which
Are
is, yeah,
Are
it's madness. It's just so,
We did,
so
we did
that.
Disney on credit, but not do anything else. Fucking really. People are pushing the boat out for their kids.
Yeah. But Martin Lewis, so he's obviously says his bit, and Debbie's sort of followed him on. You know, when you sort of buy a friend a present for a tenner and they buy you one for a tenner, and she's stopped, knocked that on the head, sort of like, well, just don't need to do it really. Just sort of buy, and like her brother and stuff like that, my brother, and just like it's like a spider's web of buying like loads of cheap gifts.
But you still end at Mount Up.
Yeah, so
what are you getting?
I just want a impact driver, so I told her what I wanted.
Fucking I want one then.
Yeah.
That's what I haven't got.
Yeah, B&Q are doing 50 quid.
Hey, when you got an impact driver, does it do the other shit or only impact?
No, you can screw stuff, but it's heavy. You can do really tight screws
I
and
don't
that.
fucking understand how those things work. It's fantastic.
It is good.
I
I
mean,
borrowed
got
a guy
yeah,
at
you
work.
can't get them in. It's
Yeah.
just going, it's not like masonry drill. That's a different thing.
No.
But impact is something else.
Yeah, it's just got the gear in, the power. But yeah, I've been stripping like really industrial strength pallets, and they're like torque hex in. I've been borrowing this guy's one to strip them down. It just whizzes them out. It's so easy. Yeah.
Well, anything else, you just
The drill
it
it just break gearing on the drill.
Fucking is that what it does?
Yeah, but that.
So, are you cutting up pallets then?
I have been.
Do you broom pallets or for kindling?
For kindling, but I have been. Like I made a staircase at work, and I was because well, we had a. I'll show you the picture.
Yeah.
They moved the yards, and there was this disused sort of office block up there, and it was
where are you?
on Brook Lane in Westbury.
Okay. And what you refurbish dents and
Yeah. I work on the van side, but I sort of claim this office.
It's up a story.
Well, it's one side's all right. The other side you couldn't use because it was like next to this big sort of ledge. So it's like, right, well, if I build a step, they can use the other side, and it's got it's a waiting room for the platers and stuff like that. So
It's safe up there, is it?
yeah.
So, but you couldn't get to it before.
No, you couldn't get. So I've sort of aimed with brakes. I've been sort of.
How did it get to be like that? It must have had a staircase once.
No, because it wasn't there. The boss dropped this office block there, and didn't really think about because he had to drop it one side or the other.
Drop it.
It was sort of craned in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like an old sort of classroomy sort of
You
thing.
bought one of those
Yeah, it
listeners.
was used somewhere else.
One story. One story.
Yeah. But one side you couldn't use, so I built all this. But anyway, it was like this big pallets that are like 3x3 with massive like cross beams, and they're all instead of nailed together, they're like heavy duty screwed together. And
Do you think a machine does it or a man? It's a man-made job. They probably put
oh,
in a
well,
template.
yeah, it's a man-made. But it's good solid work. Like the 3x3s in Wixes, they're like the equivalent is like £20 a length. So
what do they put on these pallets?
it's like old people's beds and chairs that fold. There's a company on Westbury Trading Estate that do it.
What, you just go and pick them up?
Yeah, they're just on the side. I spoke to a guy that works in that called Lee.
Where do they come from that they've made so well?
I don't know, but it's obviously there's money.
Softwood,
Yeah, it's all pine.
Yeah.
So with the offcuts of the 3x3, so that's
Makes a little shed.
Oh, I built a shed as well. I built a shed out of the same stuff actually.
Without your impact drive.
Yeah, just with drills. No, I like building stuff out of pallet wood.
Well, it can be very heavy.
Yeah, I've got to do make a wall and that. I'm going to do
Well,
this,
the thing is, it's free.
Exactly.
And it
looks alright.
And it's recycling. Yeah, it does. It's like sleepers in
Yeah.
your garden. Wonderful things. So pallets
Yeah,
look okay.
had a load of sleep. When we bought our house, there was like 4 sleepers left there.
Beautiful.
So I bought a couple more from Mo Valley, and we've done like a raised bed.
Yeah. Did you drop plastic in it? Or did you just chuck the soil in?
No, there's like a membrane
Yes,
underneath, yeah. And then it's this like a raised bed, but like stone on top. There's like a play area, so the trampoline's on there at the minute. So yeah, the weather don't, because they were killing the grass, playing on the grass all the time. Yeah, the sleepers are good, but they're constantly oozing in the summer.
Right.
Bitumen will never stop coming out of it.
It depends which ones you got. But, do you know, I thought, oh, you need a bloody chainsaw. You can cut
You
them
can cut through them, yeah.
They're not
I went to
hard
Mo
as you
Valley with my car,
Yeah.
buffed them in the back, and then cut them to length, made a raised bed, and I thought the same, I'd need a chainsaw, but they will cut.
They do. Wonderful things.
It's just amazing how, because they're still everywhere, aren't they? You know, it's amazing how many there was.
Yeah. They are still coming, yeah.
You know, Mo Valley had hundreds of them over there.
Ex-railway.
Yeah, all stacked up, and some of them were
How much
pretty.
do they want for them, mate?
They weren't that much when I got them. They were only sort of like £25 so a couple of years ago. I would imagine they're more now, because everything sort of reclaimed is proper money now, where before reclaim was like a cheap way of doing it. With that aged look, it costs money now.
You look like a cavalier.
A cavalier.
We should get some muskets or something.
Yeah, he needs a whisk more than me.
Well, no, that's his look, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. So
But it still has got to be
cheap up.
Dominic's a pro.
Exactly.
I haven't had this on for a long time.
Really?
I thought, put it on today. I think I'm firing on a lot of cylinders.
Okay.
Well,
Have you
Oh.
I'm on board. I'm on the board.
Yeah.
I saw a great comedian last night. His
Yeah.
name is Tom Papa from
Alright.
New York. Because usually I find stand-ups boring. You know, they say, oh yeah, that's one good joke. They come around. But this guy, it's just everything he says is great. And then you do that kind of ha ha ha, and then a ha 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 on top of that ha ha ha. He's so good. He's so clever. He's so wonderful. A lot of his stuff is observational about his family and the audience. He's bloody good. Tom Papa. Brilliant.
Was that Bath?
No, on
All right.
Netflix. No, he's from New York. I've done one on this half on the side, taking it a bit closer, and I'll also do something else because I like you. You're likable. Why are you likable? Show me a picture of the staircase you made.
Well,
Where's your phone? Over it.
No, I got any. But when I get after this, I'll show you.
Well, no, it's
Where's?
not. Hang on, wait. Normally, it's when I want shit down in here. I decide how it's going to be done because I'm fucking God in here, aren't I?
That's not wrong.
Why would I come here and not be God? Why would I come here for you? Well, I would come for you because I like you. Very nice. Oi! You! How old are you?
50.
Are you? You don't look 15, you look older. Okay. Yeah. Then just take kids.
No, they're the future. Don't remember that.
No fucking future. There's going to be no animals. People will be starving. You know what happens in holocausts when you starve? Do you know what happens? People eat people. They turn into cannibals. Have you not read The Road?
No.
Cormac McCarthy. That's one book which I've never read. Have you read it?
No. Dark.
Oh. And it's about him with his son on a journey. I don't know where he's trying to take him. You don't know what's happened to the world. It's all dark. It's like all these kind of things. You raid the supermarkets That's all gone. And they find someone who's made this underground place with all this food and stuff. And he says, we can't stay here forever. They're going to find us out. They carry us on going. This is my advice. You found it in your big pickup truck or whatever you've got. Yeah. Go to the pet shop. Buy lots of dog biscuits.
Yeah.
Because no one's going to think to get the dog biscuits. Because they'll keep you going for a long time.
Yeah.
It's got it. Yeah. Dog biscuits.
And you can keep your dog going. So you have to slaughter it and eat it.
Yeah. You might wait until it sort of gets a bad or while it's trying to chase down something or the rat bites it and think, well, yeah, cry your eyes out and have a good meal. You got a dog?
No.
You ever had a dog?
No,
You ever had a cat?
we've got cats.
Yeah,
Well,
we-
a cat.
You cry your eyes out when they go.
Yeah.
Do you look at your cat and think, oh, how would it suit? You think, oh, I'm going to fucking be bawling my eyes out soon. Fucking terrible. You don't think that about your kids, do you? When you've got kids, you think, they're waiting for me to die. they think, you don't think, oh, bloody hell. You think, oh, Tim. You're not going to die, are you? You're healthy enough. But your dog, which are nicer than people, kids, terrible. How old's your cat?
He's we've got him in lockdown.
Is you?
Yeah,
How old
lockdown.
is he? Yeah,
So he's got me to 2 now.
okay.
Well, just under 2. One and a
Oh,
half.
you're really going to bond with him then.
Yeah,
What's his name?
it's Milo.
Milo. You've never had a cat before?
No, we had a cat before. Though he was a rescue cat.
Yeah.
He died of cancer.
Your kids don't do shit too much when the dog's side, do they? Or if you've got girls, do they cry their eyes out as much as humans?
Well, we haven't had a dog die yet, but she's 8 tomorrow. So
Well, you
she's-
must be thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. I've taken lots of pictures of my dogs moving around because they're funny because they've got little legs. Yeah. Right. I don't think I've revealed this before. Oh, this one I don't like seeing animals with their nuts hanging out behind them. I think they should be done. Or, I don't know, can you get pants for them? So they can dress to the right or the left. Yeah,
Unusual.
Yeah, so I don't like that. And years ago, because I'm Roman Catholic, I think maybe I used to like seeing them having a crap. Didn't mind the dog having a crap. I've got over that. That's fine. And my little girl dog, I don't know about other girl dogs, when she has a pee, it's a work of art. She's kind of like, and it's beautiful. Yeah. I didn't used to like that.
No.
Look away.
Yeah. They're changing nappies.
Oh, I
Yeah.
never mind the change of
It was
nappies.
tough at the start.
No, I don't like to know a boy. Girls much cleaner, easy.
Yeah.
I don't know about boys.
Boys are alright.
You sure?
Yeah,
So
because
there's shit going right there.
yeah, they level that.
Hey?
Keeps them up. Yeah, they're happy.
They like that.
They like that. Boys,
See?
Yeah.
We're fucking.
But they're easier to clean up. And
Are
stuff.
they?
Yeah, of course they are, because it doesn't go in, does it? It's,
Oh,
yeah, so.
oh no, I was quite clever. You chose the heavy hand. See what you said? It shouldn't be allowed to change a girl's nappy. Woman's nappy, isn't it? I don't understand why they don't actually make a mattress with a plug hole. So when people shit themselves, you just hose them down, go through the mattress. Fucking wearing a nappy as an old person. I think one of the worst things in the whole world, isn't it? I don't know. I think I'd go to sleep on the toilet. I do. Am I talking too much about me?
Talking a lot about
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah. Obviously, yeah. I think there's something about when humans talk about shit. Well, I'm not sure what psychologically it means.
Yeah, there is something. There's got to be a reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason for it.
Alexa, if you talk about shit a lot, what does it mean psychologically? I was going to say. Yeah. I don't know that one. Alexa, wake up.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm here.
It's lovely to see you. What does it mean, Alexa? What does it mean if you talk about shit a lot?
From F.com. Discuss and talk about can mean the same thing. Two people sharing their ideas by talking, as we've seen above.
She's not answering the question, has she? Yeah. No. It's all vertical. Yeah. What are you doing today?
Go see Father Christmas.
Oh, where?
Only for our Fairfield.
Fairfield.
Not Fairwood. Fairwood Links.
What's that?
That's if you're going towards
Not
like Don't Marsh towards Broker's Wood.
Ah.
That's at Fairwood Lake? Yeah, it's Fairwood Links.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like a lot of cabins on a lake, you know.
Yeah. What did it used to be called? It used to be called something else. It was wonderful in the older days. It was really sort of a bit ad hoc, and you go to one area and there'd be a tree and somewhere to play on that, and it's gone a bit.
I haven't been there.
Yeah.
It was local in
What's it called?
I'm sure it's called Fairwood Lakes. But yeah, it's local and they had plenty of space to book it, so we got that.
Yeah, I think you can buy outdoor pots.
Yeah. We had a breakfast there a couple of years ago. I know they were doing gigs, a lot of gigs there, weren't there? I haven't stayed there.
Yeah. It used to be very low key, and I think people like it.
But you could
An
buy a
old
membership,
forestry.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and all that.
Because they still had a pit where you'd have the two soils and that.
Right.
But it's Broker's Wood, they used to call it.
Yeah, that's
I'm going
you
to
got
Broker's
Broker's Wood, and then you got further around the corner. You got Fairwood Lakes. That's where. Because Broker's Wood, that's massive.
Is that
now.
separate?
Yeah, it's they're building now, but they've got a load more up by the lake now.
Are they holiday homes?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Very expensive ones.
Mm.
They're allowed to sublet them to people.
Some of them are like
Commercial ones.
yeah, and so,
But other than that, I should think there's bugger all lot to do.
no, well, we 2020 we had one for the weekend in June.
Did you?
And, yeah, because we just want to go somewhere local, and
We just
the
go for
people next door, they were living there and stuff, and yeah, I can imagine after a while, it's not like there's a sea view or anything like that, so I can imagine it get a bit.
Do they have log fires?
No, it's all just radiators.
Is it fired by gas?
Yeah.
Boiler? Well. Have you got an open fire? Have you got a facility you could open up the chimney? They would be blocked.
Bioethanol fire.
Hmm?
Bioethanol fireplace.
You have got one. Yeah. You thought about log burner?
Thought about it.
I think it goes about $4,000. What are you driving at the moment, Chris?
This is where Ash was. Yeah.
How old's your oldest?
It's 12.
12. So what's he think about sound today?
Well, we've had to tell him it doesn't exist, and he's right, he knew it anyway, but
You've got to keep it quiet.
yeah, keep it quiet for the other two.
Yeah. So Adam, how's things at school?
Yeah, alright.
They're all. They broke up yet?
On Friday.
This Friday.
Doing when just
Coming.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you better go and organise some logs then.
Yeah, I will.
While she's there. You don't know how much load is it?
No.
I'll be over. You've got to. How do they do it? Just one load?
Yeah.
One or half a load.
Right, that's so that was a pallet, it's a big industrial one.
Oh, God, they're chunky, aren't they? Bloody hell.
That's made stairs on the side, and then it's finished now.
Is it all screwed?
Yeah, it's
Those-
all screwed together.
Without your impact driver?
Yeah, and then
Did you use ordinary screws then? Do you think they were definitely softwood?
yeah, it is.
Some softwood can be hardwood. I don't think the floor out.
Yeah, I've done the floor, I've cut down the pipe and that. I've got because it's all finished now, but I thought it
It's cool. It's all done. It's all done.
Yeah, it's all done now, but I haven't took a picture of it. But yeah, everything's all done. That's all finished.
I just saw a log A-frame. Is that in your house? Is that where you put the logs? Was that
No,
something?
I'd seen it on Pinterest. I want to
Good.
find a wooden ladder.
Yeah,
And I thought that's a really clever idea.
Brilliant.
Putting the boards
Beautiful.
across.
It's really nice.
So I need to find a wooden ladder. Copy that.
Because wood stacked up is another thing that looks
Yeah.
doesn't it? It looks good. Tim, come on.
All right.
Right, well, I'll see you in the
Yeah. You got painting.
Hey?
Have you painted?
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, I
beg your
paid you at the
pardon.
beginning. Saves me
Shit,
get
yeah.
my wallet out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
lovely.
for you. You got 3 children?
Yeah.
Oh, is that to you? I think your wife should have the small one.
Exactly.
You don't want to get in the
No,
fat ass.
exactly.
Well, you can give her the big one if you like.
I'll try. Right. Let's see you later. Good
Yeah.
luck with your door quest.
Thank
Right.
you.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. You need a haircut, mate. You've been sailing too much, or you're not sailing this way. Too hot now. Take the jacket off, give it to your dad. What do we do? Tony, how are you?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Is that my present?
No,
What is it then?
it's my soup for later on.
Your soup.
I'm waiting for the queue.
Definitely. You're not coming to jump the queue, are you? Because there's 3 of us, and we're not having it. Sit down. We've got live stream at the moment.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that's tangling without even touching it, mate.
Yeah, I didn't.
Is that what they call curtains?
Yeah.
A bit old hat, mate. Do you think?
Uh,
Who else has got curtains?
a lot of people.
You're all old hat then.
Sorry.
Old hat, not in fashion.
Yeah.
You want to keep the curtains
Yeah. I just want to shorten it, make it
shorter way?
everywhere. Well, not really everywhere, just sort of like around the ears, make it neater.
You want your ears still covered then? You
Uh,
want to see your ears? It's not going to be curtains anymore. Just imagine.
do you want to make a decision on that?
I will.
You are.
I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like too much, like.
No, I'm on your side, mate.
Alright, cool.
You didn't think I was against you, did you?
No.
I
just want
want
to make
to
sure.
do it beautifully and fantastically in my way
That's great.
because that's what I do. Yeah. Sticking with the longer hair. I think if I was young, if I still had long hair, it's cool. Cool. Just trying to think of the.
It's called a trim.
In a way, yes. Very true. Very true. No. Was it Ollie Mears? I saw him on the TV. I thought, I like your hair, and it's kind of like swept back, but long, swept back. There's also that Jack Whitehall. His was the same, sort of swept back and long. And I thought, fuck, I'm going to go out of business. Bad enough as it is. If everyone starts having long hair like that, I'm going to have to do it once a year.
Jack Whitehall doesn't have long hair, does he?
Yeah, it doesn't it?
Does he?
You look him up, yeah. It was long and swept back, yeah. It looked good. It looked very good. Because I can't decide whether I like him or not,
He's annoying.
especially when he's with his dad. Grow up, for fuck's sake. As soon as you finished here, you're going to tell him to piss off, aren't you? You're not going to hang around with him, do you? Oh, could you walk the dog, please, Tim? Not my fucking dog. Look yourself. Is that what you say to him?
No.
No, you're much more subtle than
I mean, it
that.
doesn't really ask me
Oh,
to
I
do
haven't
it.
done my homework yet. Oh, no, I will have to do my homework, and you know you're not going to do it, and you can starve him out, can't you?
Well, he likes walking the dog, and I don't. He doesn't really ask me to.
That's even better. He likes walking the dog. You'd like to have a break, wouldn't you, and walk somewhere else while he's walking the dog?
Well, sometimes he does
Yeah.
when I ask him to.
Not. Do you think one day he might just do it?
Um,
Make sure he sees you do it, because he might think you're lying.
Well, also when
Yeah,
he
when the
goes-
dog comes back, make sure it's got, paws, dirty paws, and it goes all over the fucking sofa. Say, yeah, I took him out, but I wasn't going to wipe his feet. For
well,
Christ's sake.
when I look after the house when he goes sailing, I have to walk up.
Of course you do, mate. You feel obliged there.
Yeah.
But if your dad's about, relax.
Pretty much.
He's not saying very much, is he?
No.
He's trying to get you on the boat.
He was.
Before you go on the boat,
I'm not going on a boat.
then ask him how much your insurance for. Yeah, he says nothing. Just say, no, report. Because we discussed driving, haven't we?
we have,
Remember? Yeah.
Yep.
On the liner.
yeah. It's more freezing.
Yeah. I mean, how quickly does the cold kill you?
Yeah, quick.
Is it quick?
Yeah.
So all these children that went in the lake was pointless in trying to find the hole again because the hypothermia in their clothes. Bang! How quickly did it kill?
Not that quick. I think they were suffocating.
Really? Oh, because they couldn't get out quickly. But are you disorientated? Is there a flow underneath there?
Not in the lake. Not where they drive.
So, but you would be pretty disorientated, possibly, to get back to the hole and hoik yourself out. What do you think the chances are? 1 to
I
10.
think you're probably going to be shocked, so you're not really thinking clearly.
Well, before they went in, they weren't thinking. Were they? Did you hear about the 10-year-old from his house? He saw it happen, ran out to help him.
Yeah.
Gone.
Mad. It's
Yeah.
so sad, isn't it?
Well, you've got to go out with a long pole or something. Going in the water.
Yeah. They did find a guy though. He went paddleboarding in a speedo, and he got he fell off his paddleboard and he held on to a buoy and he survived for like more than a day.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the temperature?
It was very, very cold.
Did he have a wetsuit?
No, he had a speedo on. That's all he had. 24 hours. They almost stopped looking for him. They thought,
He's a freak of nature then. He lasted. And when they got him out, did they have to, ooh. Tim.
Yeah.
It's a great shame to have long hair and not look after it, okay? So it's very tangly at the moment.
Yeah.
It's probably because your hair type is quite porous, so it tangles quite easily. So I might give you something to put on your hair to make it look better.
You did last time.
What was it?
It was spider.
Oh no! That's a holding product. This is more of a conditioner, for want of a better word. That's just a kind of a light oil. So, what do you want for Christmas?
Just clothes, I guess. Clothes and a skateboard.
Yeah.
That's my skateboard's almost broken.
Skateboarding's still a thing.
Yep. Still doing it.
I'll come back to it. You're home tomorrow.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Tuesday and Wednesday this week. Right. I'll come tomorrow. It's really good. That was spray leave-in conditioner. That's detangling your hair so I can maneuver it. Adam, what do you want to tell me?
I have nothing.
What are you doing for Christmas? Who are you singing?
I'm gonna go to London for a week.
Your brother? Yeah.
Yeah, stay in his place. He's in South Africa.
Is he? Okay. Does he still work from his home in London, or does he? Where's his base now?
Oh, well, he travels all over for his job.
So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where he's home. Yeah, so he's not got. Not got to be in the office all the time. So.
I think they have an office in London and then they have headquarters in Northampton.
Right.
Something like that. But he travels to all of the depots. They've got 700 or 800 depots around the country.
How many's he got to do?
How many does he have to travel to?
Well, how many's he got? You know, how far has he got with the checking him out?
I don't know. Yeah.
Is it going his way?
I think it's going well, yeah. Yeah, they're
It's
really
not-
good, yeah. They did record sales.
Oh, but that's without him anyway, isn't it?
Well, he joined in February
Yeah.
and they did,
That's partly due to him. He's helping out with
I
that.
guess, yeah, for sure. I think it would have an effect. What's wrong?
Oh, I'm just looking for a certain razor. Because as you see, I've decluttered.
It does look a lot clearer.
Yeah. But
What do you think of that heater?
I think they're very good. You like them?
I was thinking of getting one or some.
I was talking to someone I know. They're raving about. You mean this one?
Yeah,
No, it's better.
they're not very good.
Well, try it.
It's supposed to be energy efficient, but
I think they're lying.
yeah.
I think it kind of. They say it can heat a room in X amount. How much do they want for them now?
50, 60 quid.
Do they? I think Amble for before all this trend. I don't think she paid anything like
How many did you buy?
that. I think she bought 4.
Yeah,
I can only track down 2.
the more you buy, the cheaper they are.
Well, no, it's kind of. But when she did buy them, I thought they looked dangerous and they were going to be a bag of shite. And then our present situation, they've come out. I don't know who's raving about them. I don't know if it's true. But my man, he's kind of, I think it's 2 kilowatts. He said that's not far from it. But once that heats up, it switches itself off.
Oil
Have you got oil around the house?
Yeah.
So do you want to supplement or
Well,
switch them off?
this is supposed to be like we use 30% less energy, so I wondered if that was true or not.
They want 60 quid for them. If you look at it, I don't think that's worth 60 quid. They're cashing in on the current crisis, I think.
Oh yeah. Must have sold a few in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, you've been watching them, have you?
No, I'm just saying it's so cold.
Oh, well, yeah. Right, I'm making you dangerous and sexy in this look. Yeah. Anywhere else, they wouldn't know how to do this. Oh, okay. Oh, then it's coffee.
Oh yeah, thanks. Okay.
Black coffee, white coffee,
White, please.
fluffy. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. This best food. I'm using this now. It's brilliant. Makes it frost that beautiful.
Okay. Well, are you looking for someone, or
My what?
you said you don't get time? What did you mean? Good.
I've got someone on the board,
All right.
and I was thinking, oh God, I've double booked and stuff, but then I've just found that I thought it's going to be okay. They're half past 1, so okay.
What are you doing for Christmas?
Oh, we're going to Wales. Wonderful. A daughter.
Yeah.
Really nice. I'm sure they'll. Though I did say to Aaron, oh yeah, we'll go to the seaside. We'll be
How long are you going for?
What?
How long are you going for?
I think it's going on Thursday and possibly coming back Boxing Day. Friday. Looking good.
You too.
What do you do in the winter then? Say that. Read.
So a lot of reading, yeah, a lot of writing, walking the dog.
What are you writing next?
I'm not sure. I've got to get this. This one is pretty much finished. I'm just going to get it published.
All right, you haven't
I've got a few ideas. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think maybe people are very worried about nuclear war, so make a.
Are they really? I think people don't give a shit about that anymore.
Really, you reckon?
I think so.
Okay.
It's in the background. It wasn't like in the 60s and all the rest of it. They talk about Putin and nuclear weapons and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't know whether people have got sort of used to it and
Become numb to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Are they worried about
Well,
the
why
environment more?
What?
The environment. I think that's
don't become numb. We could be fucking mute.
I think they're more worried about the environment than nuclear weapons.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just concerned about the future. Full stop. Don't have children. Too many people. Too much extinction. Too much greed. Yeah. Too many wealthy people not caring about the world for them. I know you say, but Mr. He's a fucking lunatic. Star.
You talking about
Musk.
why?
He's not right in the fucking head, is he? He's not.
Why'd you say that?
He's not. Anyone with power probably isn't right in the head.
What has he actually done that's made you say that?
Well, he's bought Twitter and sat down.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, I think more investment in people might be a good thing for the man. When I've got my millions, I'll get as far away from people.
Did you follow what he's released on Twitter? What Twitter were doing?
No. What they were trying to fuck it over with.
No. They were. The government was telling Twitter what they could publish and what they couldn't, and telling people like ban this account.
You mean freedom of speech?
Yeah.
Government was what the American government.
Yeah. So isn't that important? Freedom of speech.
Yeah, it is.
So-
The government.
What he's doing is protecting freedom of speech.
That's good. That's good then.
A lot of the media that's been spreading lies about him in the last week have been publishing details of his whereabouts.
Are they allowed to do that?
Well, basically it endangers him, and someone thought they were following him. And like CNN,
It's like doxing.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And so they followed him thinking it was him, and it turned out it was this 2-year-old child that some madman was following around because they were publishing details of where he was.
Why is he upset the media?
What do you think? He's now like Twitter is the media. You get your news on Twitter. You don't get it from BBC or CNN because it's all controlled.
They don't want him listening in on their livelihood.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a very dirty game.
Stand down. I mean, I don't like the Turkish barbers because they're shit. Not because they're muscling in on my trade.
Right.
Because what they do is terrible. I'd like to have my competition be so good that we're friends.
Right.
But they're not.
But you're not like
I can't be friends with someone who's inferior. What the fuck is? Why would I want to? No, I've just got no respect for what they do. And I've worked it out is that their mentality is very linear. So they want the tops cut. So right, that's how they think. Because what I do, they think is shit. Okay. And I think what they do is shit. But it's how they do it.
Yeah.
And that's how I do it. That's the thing.
right. And people can choose.
Oh yeah. It's like fast food. If you when I go past McDonald's, I say, what the hell is all these queues for? What are people thinking? Why are they so busy? Because if you open a fabulous food that was good for you, then go bust in a week. That kind of food you got to make for yourself. You look fantastic. Great choice. Great choice. Sit down. Yeah. Now, if the idiot barber was cutting this, he would cut it in a linear way. He would club cut it. He would take it and cut it across, cut across. He would pull the sections out. He would cut it across. And it would be soulless, terrible, old-fashioned crap. So what I've done, I've used a razor. I've broken into it. So it's got depth, interior depth. And on the outside, you could, your curls there, I've smashed into them. I've looked at how it, so I'm bringing out your pattern. This cowlick is beautiful. That thing that flips over there is gorgeous. It's wonderful. Yeah. Everyone's got a growth pattern. The angle, direction which hair grows out. And you've got a cowlick, which gives you movement at the front. Now, that's it will readily part there because that's
my
the way it
parting's
goes.
here.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's a natural parting. But when you've got movement in your hair, if you take it away from its natural work, you see how it throws up in a different way, gives you a totally different look. And that's one of the things you have with your cowlick and stuff. You can vary it in multiple ways, but no one does. They just stick with the easy way. The easy way always looks good. If you sort of bring if you can actually style it so a bit stands out, that's good. That's good, that's sexy. Try not to flatten it down. You want detail.
Yeah.
The way you create good style is you put details in and you move away from conventional, normal stuff. It's like cheap clothes and cheap fabrics that run on a robot sewing machine. Good clothes are fabulous fabrics, cut to fit your body by a tailor and hand stitch it. If you were in a tailored suit, you'd be extremely powerful. You would look powerful and you would feel powerful because that's what it does. Because it enhances your image. If you're wearing a sack and your ass is hanging out of it, how are you going to feel? Not too good.
No.
So I've seen it many times.
But I don't really want to feel like better than everyone else. Isn't that not a good thing?
You don't have to feel better than anyone else. You just got to feel better for yourself. Be the best you. It's up to them what they want to do. Because they're individual. Don't think of it in those terms. You want to be the best you. You choose, you like skateboards. Those are the trainers you like. It's part of who you are. That's it. And I've seen it many times. You see a politician become prime minister. Yeah, becomes prime minister. Pretty soon after that, next time you see him, he's in Savile Row suits. Boom! You get the Savile Row suits then. If you're not buying them yourself, you'll get them as prime minister because you want to look the part best. You don't want to look like council house trash. Because if you look like that, people think you are like that. That's how you think. Because first impressions are what we get.
Right.
I can't help myself. When I see a car, I think, I instantly project, oh yeah, you've got, I used to think the BMW was a badass car. You know, badass people drive BMWs. But now, it's Audis. Audis have become the badass car. But still like that. In the olden days, beware of Volvo drivers. They were complete arseholes. I don't know if it's because they were farmers or the people who bought them were they'd pull out in front of you. Boom. It's like driving a Ford Transit. You ever driven a Ford Transit?
No,
I
I can't.
You ever driven a Ford Transit? You're up high. You come to a roundabout. You pull out in front. No one gets in your way. You're the top dog. Should be lorries, but lorries they can't be top dog because if they pull out in front of you, they're going to roll right over the top of you. And if you're coming to a roundabout and you see a lorry coming up, don't nip in front of it because it's going to take them a long time to stop. And all that shit's in the back. It's going to end up in the front. So that's why they're good, or they should be good. Because they're throwing the stuff around. Lorries, yeah. And then cyclists coming up their asses where they can't be seen and cyclists. Don't start me on cyclists. And you know, people walking on roads they shouldn't be on.
Yep. Although they are saving the environment, aren't they? I thought you'd like them.
Yeah, inside the lanes or in the right places.
Right.
But not, you know, you're on a road, you want to do a certain speed. We don't have a man with a red flag. And if you're in the way, pull over them. Or don't be on that road. Don't be on that road. See, now horses, I don't mind. I don't care. You know, I respect horses and all the rest of it because they're there. But there's something about certain cyclists that they think they are very special.
Yeah.
Pretentious.
They were.
Pretentious.
Yeah.
People drive in the middle
I'm
of the
thinking.
road.
Yeah. If you're going to be a cyclist, a good one, put some speed on. If you're going up that hill and you're sort of dragging behind them, then you see other drivers in front of you sort of overtaking them inappropriately. You think you're risking your life. But yeah. Okay. Little pot lasts a long time. What it is basically, I think this one is just straight coconut oil. I've just made one.
Oh, I have that.
You got coconut? You got some?
Yeah.
Still got some?
Yeah, a lot. It's like a fat tub. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm giving him too much.
What you got from Giovanni?
No, Mom's got it. You can put it on your skin as well. Funny.
It's just, yeah, have this little one. Because it's out of the fridge. What you do is take a bit out with your thumbnail. When it in the summer or if it's on the radiator, it will be
Melted.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it takes seconds to melt in your hands. The body heat. Okay. Yeah. That'll make your hair look much nicer. Take out some of the bits that are sticking together. Oh yeah, that's good. Right, that's what I want. And like you said, rub it in your hands. Good. It's good for your hands. When you were editing,
Yeah.
how many platforms did you put on? TikTok?
A little bit of tweeting on Twitter, but not much. Mostly TikTok and YouTube.
Are there others, or is that enough? That's
I mean, is it enough? I don't know.
I don't know, but
that's how many.
well, I will because we're not on it now. How bad is it for my future?
What do you mean?
Future. Well, I see this as a long-term future.
Okay.
and not just being live and grabbing stuff and making stuff. And one of the things is that I want to do a lot of education things, which you said people do like.
Yeah.
And have a series of it, and then that's where it is. I don't know how, because of the technology, I don't know how it's done and how you do it, but I know what I like. I call it snippets. I do 10 max, 10 ways to do your eyebrows, 10 certain things. I don't want to do boring whole haircuts.
Okay.
They just drive me sleep.
Yeah.
And if you're a layperson, you'd want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But you might be interested in snippets. Oh, eyebrows. Why should I have to do eyebrows then? Why do you like that? That's
Yeah.
what you're thinking.
People like those. We're watching those.
Yeah, that's good. I had someone who was going to the before you become an officer, there's something called the RCB, that's great. And it's a like an interview thing. So candidates come along and they look down like officers.
Yeah.
So I'm cutting this lad's hair because he's going along for his interview. I'm cutting his hair, I'm thinking, something strange about your eyebrows. He said, what have you done to your eyebrows? Oh, he said, my girlfriend has waxed them. I thought, oh shit, they don't look natural. Don't let her do it again. He stood up for. I said, that is so bad.
Yeah.
Men should not do that. It's wrong. It's awful. Men's eyebrows should be done how I do it, naturally. You can take out the what do they call that? Monobrow, fine. But everything else should be shaped so it looks like a natural eyebrow, not unnatural. He looked weird.
So he understood? He understood?
Don't know. He did say, oh yeah, I won't let him do it again. He stood up for it, so I got a feeling he's not going to be an officer.
Yeah, might be right.
Now, that hole in your jeans, did you make that or did you buy it like that? Or?
Skating, I fell
They what?
a lot of times with friction burns.
Yeah. It's a proper one. It's not a fashion one. It's good, I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Some people think I look like a crackhead.
Yeah. It's just one in the right place through friction.
Exactly.
Well, if you
And he cares about what his colleagues think about him, or think about me.
You've got a big thing about being an individual.
Well, I just don't care what his colleagues think about me because I'm never going to see them again after 2 years. So I don't, and I don't know why he cares either.
It's
not
okay.
like he's
What you're
good friends.
feeling is correct, but at the same time, you should know what you're perceiving.
Right.
And sort of say, okay, that's, I'm sure they'll feel like that, but I don't care. But don't, because that's the world over, really. And then if you get it too wrong and you look too bad, you're too down about, you are in trouble. But that's not going to be you.
No, of course not.
But yeah,
And a small hole in my jeans from skating is not the end of the world.
no, that's what I'm saying. It's on trend, but it's not the trend. It's good. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah. It's yeah. Hey, I'd go next level and put a patch on it like they did in the olden days. Go retro. You could even put underneath a bit of tartan or invisible stitching.
My friend does that actually.
He patches. Cool. Yeah, I sew things up until the wife might say that's too much. My because I'm from very humble, poor backgrounds. My sister did sort of mention. She said, "Oh yeah, Dad, yeah." And Mum, she could put a patch on a patch on a patch. That's just such a great thing with it. Yeah. No, I don't like waste. I don't like waste. like to recycle. God, recycle. Bane of my life almost. I think it's smelly. Oh yeah, I can just chuck out the bin. Take that bin plastic. Cut the label, then put it there. Oh, fucking. But you just, in a small way, helping the landfill.
Yeah.
You know? Brilliant. Do you know the blue bin now will take batteries?
I know, I saw that this week.
So they want you to put them in a bag
Yeah, on the top.
on the top of the lid.
Yeah.
Not on top inside. You know, I was thinking, oh,
On the lid.
They'll open it. Put it on the lid, so don't slide off. Have you done any yet?
No, but I will.
Yeah. Because you're having to take them to the tip or to shops.
Yeah, I usually take them to Little.
Yeah. They had a thing on the radio yesterday where they went to a school and they tested 3 batteries. Cheap Amazon batteries, a Duracell battery, and a lithium battery. And the lithium battery was well expensive. It's supposed to last longer. The cheap battery and the Duracell one, it was, I don't know, double the price. And he put them in fans and ran them. And when the fan stopped, because it wasn't, it was not a proper test. And then it seemed like, really, the amount of extra time that you got out of the Duracell one, if you bought lots of cheap ones, you'd probably be better off in your pocket. But then again, you'd be creating more waste. I don't know how well they recycle. And some of it was some batteries. If it's longevity, that's fine. But where you want the lithium one, it's when you want a lot of power quickly. So it's just, of course, the best batteries, I think, are probably rechargeables. Okay. You got a lot of rechargeable tools.
Tools. A few. Yeah. Jigsaw, drill.
Jigsaw. Never thought my big hand clippers, they would have the technology to be so good. I won't be without them now. Ooh, having a lead. No thanks. Still got some.
Yeah. Saw that fusion reactor this week in the news.
Cool. Ah, yeah, where they got more out of it than they put in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are they doing that?
That was in the States.
Is it? Because we've got one over here.
And Germany also, yeah.
So if they keep working on this, and how do they make fusion? Or do they smash particles together or something?
Yeah, well, it's actually the particles joining together, like fusing, that creates energy. That's what the sun is doing all the time.
Right.
So they will be able to.
Will they
eventually.
nail it? Will they nail it?
Yeah.
You think they will?
Yeah.
And
Probably 10 or 20 years.
okay, but most things you put some energy in, and what you get out is what you put in.
Yeah.
Is this a thing that you put in less and get out more?
Yeah, it will basically create free, abundant, clean energy.
God.
So you can have electric heaters all through your home and not pay very much for your heating electricity.
Will Bitcoin get to the point where people love each other more, and it's not just about being greedy and stuff? Could this be part of a utopian world where people are more equal, or not equal, but looked after better?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's one of the things that saddens me a lot. The bloody hell energy, price of housing, all these things. I feel should be basic needs. It shouldn't be. And I suppose in a way with our welfare state, we're sort of trying to address it with that, and it does happen.
It's making it worse.
Do you think?
Because to keep a welfare state going, you have to. I mean, I believe in helping people. Don't get me wrong.
Right. So how could we make it more equal?
Well, the problem is that you have to understand the problem, which is that to keep a welfare state going, you've got to borrow and you've got to print money, and every time you do that, you make assets more expensive, and the value of money drops. So the people that you're trying to help are the people that are actually hurt the most. Let's imagine the government, just printed 10 billion to pay people's energy bills for the winter. They're going to devalue the currency, so you're going to get more inflation, and the people you're trying to help are going to find that their food costs go up, their electricity, everything in the long run.
Is there no way of getting away from how the world works and we need growth?
There
Good
is,
stuff.
there is a way. Yeah, that's the whole promise of what it offers. Because
Is this a capitalist society?
no, we don't live in a capitalist society. It's crony capitalism. I mean, if it was a capitalist society, you allow businesses that don't make money to crash. Like, remember the 2008 crisis? If it was capitalism, those banks would have gone bust. But they were bailed out with taxpayers' money that was printed out of nowhere, and since then we've had more inflation.
Is it because to help the rich bankers?
Yeah.
Those people.
It's to help
Their mates.
It's helping the people
Their
who
mates.
exactly
We know like these people, it's their money, so we need to do
because they control the money. They can print money whenever they want.
don't care.
It's what's called moral hazard. Everyone by voting is allowed the government to print money, right? They'll control the money. We've all agreed to use the government money, right? But the problem is that they have a huge incentive to print it for themselves. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, we would, wouldn't we?
We would.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you have a big
I would.
yard.
Yeah, I would be as corrupt as anyone else.
You couldn't help yourself.
No, I don't think so. It's too much power. That's what Bitcoin offers. It takes the money out of the hands of people for the first time in history. That is a huge development in human history. The way you have to think about it is technology makes everything cheaper, right? Can you think of anything that's not become cheaper because of technology? Like, if you want to watch a film tonight, right? We go back 20 years. If you wanted to watch a film 20 years ago, what would you do?
Yeah. You buy a video.
Yeah.
Rent a video.
And if you're late to get it back, then you go pay another day, right?
Yeah.
And how much would that cost?
Yeah.
The same amount as your Netflix costs for 1 month, right?
Yes.
That is true for all technology because it basically saves labor. It's just driving the price of everything down. So why is it that we're not benefiting from a world where everything is getting cheaper? Why is it that everything is getting more expensive?
People with money want to be richer.
And they're printing more of it. Yeah. And every time they do that, they make everyone poorer.
They don't on purpose. Okay.
Um,
As long as they're rich.
I think it's mainly an incentive is for themselves.
Well, like the richest man in the world, he's made something, hasn't he? He's not done it. He's created batteries and cars,
Yeah.
other stuff.
Yeah.
He's created stuff, and he's wanted.
Yeah.
It's sold, and it's top end.
Yeah.
He's reaping the benefits.
Yes, but the people who should also be reaping the benefit aren't, because the money supply is inflating. If you have a money supply that's completely fixed, they can't print any more of it. Then what happens is everything gets cheaper forever. So year on year, things will be cheaper. So
Is that good?
what do you think? I mean, like if you're paying, I don't know, £200 for your energy bill this year, next year you're going to pay 150. The year after 100. The year after that 50.
But that's not going to short term. It's getting worse.
Because the money is being printed. Because the money supply.
It's not because there isn't enough gas. Someone said, unless you've said war in Ukraine, high prices, say that not in the need.
So we have to buy money. We have to buy gas. We have to buy energy.
Didn't you make Putin more pressure because there was a shortage? He wasn't banging it out, but what he did was worth 10 times more.
Yeah, in a way. But what you have to understand is that when we buy energy, we buy it on the international market, right? We have to compete with China and the USA and Germany and everyone else to buy energy. But if we're printing the pound and if more is being produced, then they're going to want more pounds to buy it because they know that those pounds are not going to be worth as much next year. So that pushes up the price of the energy as well.
All these energy companies out there, they don't make it, they buy it in and sell it on. So do they want more for selling it on?
Yeah, but they have to operate in a free market, right? So other people can go do gas exploration, oil exploration. They can invest and produce it as well. So that's all good for a market. But the problem is that the whole market is built on this quicksand of money that is just being inflated. So you don't get real price signals in the economy of what something's worth because every year the government's printing more of the stuff. The economy is just not functioning the way it's supposed to. You know, it's very difficult for people to make investments because money is losing its value. And that's one of the reasons we have the supply chain problems.
Should we get a field and grow carrots? Or something like that?
Yeah, food. Yeah. Would help.
Yeah, well, since all of this, you would be surprised that I've lost trade. It's not what it was.
Well, what do you think the reason for that is?
I think COVID allowed people. I don't think it was a time where they were kept in. Their wife cut their hair, they cut their own hair. So young men who were balding would still be cutting their hair, but once they got it, the clippers, they thought. So that's some of them. I don't know. Some wives are still cutting men's hair. I don't think they really like it. There's only a very small amount of wives who cut up. I've seen other people that need my skills not coming anymore. So maybe from it was one place I've heard. And the energy crisis and worrying. So I suppose they're cutting back in many areas. And for some people, I can be one of those areas. Tom's getting really in his course. I knew she was making this bitch because he's so good. A couple of weeks ago, she said, Tom, I don't know what to do with you. You're too good for this course. Too advanced for the next course.
It's because you taught it so well.
And she said, I'm not lying. When we get clients that need haircuts, I'm going to do the jump. And if you can help out with the rest of students that have got no experience at all. So it's going to be great that he gets a certificate. So he'll be kosher. I didn't want him just to have my training. I wanted to go see that and do that as well, which he will have. So when he finishes there, he's going to have Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And Wednesdays, Thursdays. Yeah, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. And he reckons he's going to use social media to show what we do, what he's doing on Twitter. Which I don't know. Well, you know more about that. Is there areas he can get that we're not doing? By the fact that if he puts himself out to that, he will have a young stable of people to put across, show the snippets of what we do, and build on a clientele. Yeah, that's what I do work on here. Is a good clientele replace. You've got to learn relationships, all of that, and that's what we do. So yeah, so if we can build up a bit more than that, that's something positive for the future.
Yeah.
What I don't want is for him to be working those 2 days, my existing clientele move over on, they've got more time to come and I make no more. So if that's the case, I'll have to see. But I'm in my feelings of I don't know what he's talking about. I have an idea of what he's talking about. I think that could be good for him. Good to build.
Grow the number of customers.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people around.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
And we're not in the high street footfall.
Yeah.
Which is expensive. We want to be in the high street. And the kind of client like is return relationship. I wouldn't want to be if seen again. That doesn't interest me. Doing a good job with great people. You can bond with.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll do a good job then. I mean, he's a good barber. You just gotta get his head around the social media side of things. We can grow it.
You think?
Yeah, I think it's possible. Definitely.
That's very good. Yeah, because I just like today it's good being in Google because people want to send me a haircut.
Yeah.
Someone phoned me this morning. He was, oh yeah. I think I said, yeah, it makes sense to have an appointment. And he said, what do you charge? That can be their bottom line. They don't want to spend more than that.
Yeah.
And when he says, oh, I'll give you a call later, you think, do you know, I don't think you will.
Yeah.
You are. And when you're talking to someone, you get an idea of where they're at and what they're out doing. You think, now, you're not really my kind of person. But you can be surprised.
Where's he doing his course?
Strode, have you ever heard of it? It's in Street, you know, all the time. Strode College, that's it's probably, from what it sounds like, very much like the course over 2 years ago. It's very similar. So I think he's going to the right place. I think his dad's having a lot. There's no public transfer. But pretty, there's only one day in Tuesdays. So, have you knocked down the temperature on your radiators or switched them off? Or
Turned him up this week.
this week, yeah, but on the whole, and then on from a normal year, you think, I think, turn too many off. I think it's amazing when you put them down low, you go and you come back in. Oh, they are not high. I think it might be the best thing to leave it on all the time. Might be, I'm not sure. It's kind of like with the hot burner. You can throw a certain log in and everything cold to keep it going in overnight. I think if you're in bed for 8 hours, it isn't that much warmer when you get up in the morning. I think that's a waste of time. I think you're better off firing it up again. Especially where ours is, it's not really just a small area. It is beautiful. But yeah, it's good. You got an air fryer?
No.
Get one.
Okay.
I say I can do things here because it's contained. Whereas your oven is, and it's blasting it out. Food, it crisps it up really well, pretty fast. And it's another way of cooking. Actually, Anne's made cupcakes.
Wow.
Excellent.
Amazing.
She's made shortbread for small. It's really good. She did a trial where she did some cupcakes in the oven. She did some cupcakes in the air fryer. The air fryer ones were nice in texture.
Clever.
So, and we managed to get the elusive one, the one you can't get hold of, the 2-bucket ninja.
Wow. Sounds fancy.
What's his name? You mentioned Martin Lewis? He said, oh, these are good things. bang, shop's empty. Woof. Yeah, couldn't get that. And people, the going price is $230. They're well worth it. And people trying to sell them on 300, 350. So it's quite a lot. Yeah, we didn't want to pay the extra for just to get one, so we managed it. My technical guy maybe in China. What's economics, isn't it?
Yeah.
If they can make it as well, in big amounts for less money. That's the way the world has chased cheap labour, and it still does, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
But when's the time going to be where labour isn't the factor? So robots making robots.
Much sooner than you think. Yeah, this is the way I follow this guy called Jeff Booth. He's just an amazing thinker. He's seen the future.
Yeah.
He does this experiment with people to help them understand how fast the future's coming. And he says that if you take a piece of paper and you fold it 50 times, how thick is it going to be? More or less, if you had to guess.
It's going to be up here, isn't it?
You think so?
Yeah. Is that not true? Is it not
50 times, right? Yeah.
Is it more than that?
So this is called exponential growth, when things double.
Oh, okay.
And so our brains can't understand how fast things grow when they're doubling. Like technology is doubling in its power every 18 months or so. So if you fold a piece of paper 50 times, it will reach from here to the sun.
It's huge.
Yeah.
My brain can't see that.
You can't, but that's why you can't understand how fast AI and robots are going to change the world.
This is the other thing. The sun is burning up billions of tons of energy in a day or seconds. Why hasn't it gone out? How can it keep going? And they reckon how many millions of years it's not going to go out. How does that happen?
It's
How
fusion.
big is it?
It's fusion energy. It's the energy. It's like the energy within atoms. You know, like they split tiny atoms and they destroy cities. It's the same principle.
This is fusion. Is there anything after fusion? Or this kind? But it's all in nature. That's what the sun is. So that's what they're trying to create.
Yeah.
Create
To get it
energy.
going, once they get the process going, it actually fuses atoms together, so it creates new elements. This whole process creates new elements.
New elements.
Because you know the sun and stars are basically the engines of creation. They're building the iron and gold and steel, and all of these things are coming out of
fusion.
Yeah.
The sun
from hydrogen and helium coming together. They can
makes
create
new metals. Really?
particles.
Seriously?
Yeah. Pretty much everything. Like that's why the atoms in you come from sun. It comes, you know, your atoms were actually built in a sun once upon a time.
Cool.
Amazing.
That's kind of. So don't tell me he's not a god. He's made this. It's a fantastic bit of mathematics. It's like everything's mathematics. So that's God. It's created that. Let it run.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's other intelligent life in the universe. I don't believe it.
That's because you don't understand how big the universe is. If you understood how big it was, you'd say it's very, very unlikely it's not.
You wouldn't understand what it looked like. Because when in science fiction, it's always kind of got a human element or a body and stuff. I got a feeling it probably isn't. That's what we know, and that's what comforts us, the human side of things. If you see an alien and stuff, and then with our greed, presumably, I would be surprised if aliens have come and had a little look, and they can probably see, oh yeah, that'd be extinct. Oh, no, they're way beyond. They're not using fusion yet. Oh fuck it, let's go. If there's nothing they wanted, they probably, if they could get here and look at us, they don't need to eat us or do anything, do they? But they're just kind of think, they won't be able to talk to me.
There was a
If I came down, they would think I was this thing called God, wouldn't they? And I'd say, no, I'm not God. And you'll get other people saying, yeah, it is God. They're just fucking idiots, human beings. They're fucking, they don't know how many times to fold a piece of paper to get to the sun.
there was a Italian scientist called, I think, Enzo Fermi. He came up with the Fermi paradox. Is that why do you look at the universe and you look out into space and you can't see evidence of other living, other intelligent life form? He said that it's because of what he called the Fermi paradox. Every civilization gets to a point where most civilizations destroy themselves.
Yes. Yeah.
And very few pass through. What is that Fermi paradox? It might be the discovery of nuclear weapons. So maybe most civilizations he's proposing, actually, when they get this technology, they generally end up destroying themselves, and that's why we can't see more evidence in the universe of more intelligence.
Oh, because all intelligence does
They
that.
go through a process. Yeah, they reach this process. Whatever they are, whether they find nuclear weapons, it might not be nuclear weapons, it might be something else. But he said there's one point that most civilizations don't pass through.
The thing is, as a child, I would think, there must be different stuff in the universe, but it's the same shit, isn't it? So what you're saying, this Fermi paradox is people do the same things, do the intelligent life, and then it fucks itself.
Eventually, yeah.
When I look at the universe, look at the night sky, I think, God, that is fucking gobsmacking. That is amazing. You'd have to be stupid to think there wasn't a God. Something's generated. I don't believe it's generated itself. That's just bullshit. Something, who knows, it might be such an intelligent race at one point created that for us and fucked off and died. But then again, I think it's all worked out, isn't it? You go from one black hole to another. Is there still shit out there that we don't, as far away enough that we don't know about? Or does it bend around itself? How big is it? What's out on the outside of it? Are we like
Is there an
inside
outside?
egg? Hey?
Is there an outside?
It doesn't
Infinite.
matter. It really doesn't matter, because why the fuck are we here? What the fuck is this all about? You go to bed, you get up, you eat and stuff. What is it? Is it my age? When you get to an age, I'm on my way out, and I'm pretty glad. I think most people don't want to be living again. They don't want to live what's coming on, because it's changing. It's alien. There might be some older people think, oh, I couldn't live forever, because I can see this stuff. I like it. I want an electric car that flies and zooms me around. But don't you think you love your sailing? Do that. Some coined it really, really well. He's a lovely guy, and he's Irish. There's his name is. And he says, yeah, we sort of talk like this, but then he says, just get on with it. That's what you got to do. Is just get on with it. Yeah. And I don't know what. Children are a pain in the ass, but when you've got them, they are wonderful. So you're here for them, aren't you? That is, if they're not the most important thing to you, you're a fucking idiot, aren't you? You're tied to them. You are their God, aren't you? So really disgusting, horrible, bad parents is bad for your future. Some kids can turn it around, but usually you emulate that, or you've got problems, crazy problems, because when you're young, you just got to be loved. If you're not loved, that is so powerful. 10! Who loves you more, your mum or your dad? Answer the question. You've got 3 seconds. Equally. That's good. Great. He's a good kid.
Yes.
Isn't he?
Even though you won't let
Your
me
daughter's
find any
wonderful
close.
too. She's funny. How's she getting on? What's he doing?
She's alright. Yeah, she's okay. She's going to Spain tomorrow.
She's so annoying. She keeps
Listen. That's her job. As a
No,
sister,
she's
she has to.
actually so silly. She said
Is her boyfriend an asshole? She's still with him.
he's mid.
The Mig.
He's not great. He's alright.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, have you had your haircut? It's really cold." And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh, his dad has his." And I said, "Why else would we still be in here?" And then she was like, "Oh, well, has he got his haircut then?"
This today.
Yeah. She's waiting.
She thought you should keep your hair long because it's cold.
No, she's in the car now. She's waiting for us to finish. But she wanted to come with, and she's complaining.
She wanted to come in here. You said no.
No, she can come in. I didn't say she couldn't.
No. She just wanted to
But
stay
I
in
just
the
said
car.
she wanted a lift to Trowbridge. I said that's fine. I can give you a lift, but I need to take Tim in. I have to go have a haircut.
Shouldn't you have done a round journey and dropped her off first and then came back? Or just letting me spout
'cause
on
I
when
need
she's
to-
freezing to death.
Well, we can.
Hey, listen, great comedian. Tom.
Papa. Papa also.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. That life and his family and stuff.
Okay, I'll look at him. I think we have different tastes in comedians, but I'll have a look.
Okay, but he's all right.
Yeah.
Who do you like?
I like pretty dark comedy. I like Frankie Boyle sometimes, Ricky Gervais.
Oh, I love Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he will push out the boundaries.
Yeah.
He's Ricky Gervais. He's up there. He's very good. Oh, give it a chance.
Okay.
What's really nice is his take on life, and it's very good. Bam. Will she want the curly whirly or Smarties? You don't know. I'll tell you what. Everyone likes the chocolate curly.
Just tell her to come in.
Hey?
Tell her to come in. She's cool. We're going to go soon anyway, but.
Yeah.
Alright.
She started her acting course.
Yeah, she has, yeah.
Where is she?
At Winchester.
She like it. She made a good choice.
Yeah, she's getting
How,
on
is
well
it just
there.
hang on. Would that have been in September then?
Come inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's done in September. She was ill.
Why
She was
not?
quite ill for a week. She had to come home, but she's fine.
Well, he's not going to.
She said that.
Oh, he's not going to do your hair. He's just sitting here.
I think you know that. It's the boyfriend there as well.
Why?
He's an actor. Yes, yeah. He's also.
Oh, well, that'd be.
That's a good start.
She said she doesn't want to come in because she's embarrassed by her hair.
Well, you tell her. Next time I see her, I'll be doing it for free. Whether she comes with her dad or not,
I don't think you want to do that.
but not today. Ask her if she wants the curly whirly
Okay.
or Smarties.
Yeah, it looks much better now. I'm just got to keep it brushed.
Well, it needs. When it gets out of shape, it won't look its best ever. Yeah, we might be putting. If you've got a hairdressing code at work, at school,
No, because nowadays anything goes pretty much.
is it? Yeah.
Girls can look like boys, boys can look like girls.
Ah, okay, right. Well. See, to us that seems strange, isn't it? It's because it's its early days, but if you think about it, once we all get used to it, it's correct.
I don't mind. I don't have a problem with it. I just like it's up to people. I just it's got really nothing to do with me, and I didn't go into education to tell
Well, you're
people.
South African. You should be really opinionated and a pain in the ass.
Well,
What's happened to South Africans?
I am both
When
of those
I
things.
used to not eat Cape goods and stuff, coming across like they're nice, like all the other South and Africans.
I have opinions on other things. I don't have opinions on that.
Do you want a chocolate Freddo?
I do. Yes,
You
please.
do.
That's great.
Tell her, what did she say about the curly whirly?
She said she was fine,
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh,
but I could take it for her.
I think you should.
I think I should.
I think you should. And if she don't want it, just eat two in front of her.
Yeah.
See how she feels about that.
I lost.
Do you ever do that, Adam? You think, I don't want, oh, we were having an Indian meal. I thought, I don't really want it. then it came. And I thought, oh shit, I hope she did get it. So, thank God my wife just disregarded me. It was quite good. Come on, get out. Tim, you look fabulous. Your new hairstyle is fantastic. Don't stop coming to me.
I won't.
Thanks very much.
All right?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks so much.
You are special.
Do my best. Thank you. Do my best Italian barber.
Thank you. I just wonder if I will understand Bitcoin one day.
One day everyone will use it. You'll have to.
Hey, I use the what do we call it?
Well, I told you, whenever you want to get set up, I'll set you up. You can take Bitcoin for your service.
Yes, that'd be good.
Okay, bye.
Thanks. Hello. Come on. Bring the fresh carrot. You alright, mate?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Is this your boy?
No, that's the girl.
That's the girl.
Hello. Look at
And
your
that
hair.
one?
Wow. Brilliant. Are you a newcomer to us?
No, I've been here before. I've seen you here before.
Have you?
Um,
You live in Westbrook.
I've lived here for.
What do you do?
Thank you. I work for Stairway Joinery.
Oh.
Estate.
I've
Yeah.
had with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said you were his best man. He said, thank God you got rid of that idiot from Manchester.
yeah.
Isn't Will Levitt?
Yeah, he's a
Easy.
good lad. Yeah, he's good.
Have you done that kind of work before?
No, first time.
Mm.
First time. So.
So what have they got you doing at Stairway?
I'm good. Yeah,
Oh, are you?
it's up and down the country.
Are you?
Yeah.
What have they got? Blah, 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 7.5 tonner?
They've got 3 or 4 7.5 tonners, and I drive a long wheelbase Sprinter.
Do
So,
you?
yeah.
You've been driving a long time.
No.
No.
No, I used to work at Kazoo down the train estate before.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a new thing. Trying it out, see how it gets on.
Do you want to stick with the driving, or do you want to go into the?
No, I'd rather stick with driving.
You like it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I do.
No. Let's do it first.
Yes, definitely.
Because he's fresh.
Yeah.
You know, if he's got to wait for you having your haircut, you
Yeah,
can't
it
go
is.
off the boil.
He's had it
Yeah.
trimmed before
Yes.
because he got nail bite conditions there,
Okay.
and he was very much seeing what's going on. So,
Get him out the
Right.
chair.
let's get you done then. Let's take this off.
What's your name, Tiger?
So this is Maximus.
Oh, your name. Say again. Lily.
Your Phoebe Grace.
Wow. Brilliant. Oh, haven't you got wonderful hair, Maximus?
She's getting a bit
Yeah.
wild now.
Brilliant. All those highlights. I bet it's tangly. So what we'll do?
You see there?
Here. Okay. How old are you? 4?
Yeah, on the nose.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're not at school yet? You will be at school. You've got to play school.
Yeah, she'll play school in a minute.
Yeah. Do you want to sit down there? Watch. Do you want to stand up? Or do you want to do some tidying? No.
Sit down then. Sit down. You're not cutting your hair. You're going to kill me if I cut your hair. She's going to kill me trying, isn't it?
Okay, so we want to make it look tidy. We don't want a short, stupid hair.
Yeah, I wanted it how I usually have mine. But
You're wrong.
She's not ready
You're
for
wrong.
it yet.
It's too young for that.
Exactly.
If you do that to children, this is big.
But, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
If you make children look like adults,
Yeah.
it's a bad sign.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
all we want is trim.
Yeah.
Trim all round.
Yeah.
Man's going to cut your hair. He's going to trim it.
Yeah.
And then he's going to cut Daddy's hair.
That's if you let me. Yeah. Can you watch in the mirror?
Let's take this out.
Use the mirror.
Look.
Yeah.
You stick your tongue out.
Good children get lollipops. Do you like lollipops? Yeah. You do? Yeah. Yeah. Good. You look like you could be good. You want
Now,
to.
look in the mirror.
That's it.
Man, do your hair.
That's right. That's it. Look, I call you Maximus. You've got to call me Giovanni.
There you go.
Giovanni. He's going to cut you off. He's got nice fine hair. You watch in the mirror. Look, it goes on there. That's it.
What's he doing?
Look at this. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Good boy.
You're going to look great for Father Christmas. Do you like Father Father Christmas.
No.
He's clever.
Do you like Father Christmas, Max?
Come down your chimney. Make
Yeah,
it
keep
sick
your hands out the
everywhere.
way. Look. Yeah, oh. Yeah, no, sit still. Look in the mirror.
It's okay. Just let. It's not too. Good boy. Good boy.
Oh, yeah.
Sausages.
Yeah, it probably is sausages, mash, and a bit of veg. What?
Yeah. Good boy.
You on my hand?
So has Maximus got a middle name?
Maximus James, same middle name as me.
Yeah.
And then she's a bit of a mouthful. Phoebe Grace, which is her first name, it's hyphenated.
Yeah.
And then Lily,
Oh,
her
Lily.
middle name. Then Levy is our surname.
Lily.
Levy, yeah.
Yeah. Where does that come from? Lily?
I have no idea. Sit still.
That's it. It goes your mouth. You know, go in. That's it. Where did you go to school from?
I went to the tribe.
Yeah.
Moved around a lot, so it's the Travers, Clarendon.
Yeah.
Max, just sit still.
We're nearly there, mate. Nearly there. Nearly lollipop
Yeah,
time.
just these long bits.
Nearly there.
Hang on, mate. Look, you sit there. You look at Phoebe. Look at Phoebe. Max, look at Phoebe. Look.
Where's Phoebe gone?
Oh. Phoebe.
Okay, here's some tissue.
Please.
Okay.
All young kids' hair always so light, isn't it?
Not always, but I suppose it can be.
Not yet, boy, not yet. Nearly done.
Well done, mate.
Nearly. Sit still. Good lad. What's this? Max, what's this?
Mine now.
What's this?
Well, he's coming across as very sound when children take a haircut like this.
Yeah, well, this is
Yes,
only his second haircut, I think.
that's good. It's a good sign for him.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Don't especially with this. The other one is not clear.
So how far do you travel then?
Well, tomorrow I'm in rugby.
Yeah.
Um,
Will that be a building site or?
yeah, it's all building sites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many staircases can you put on board?
On the van, I can fit up to 4 big ones, and then
Yeah. Can you?
some little ones.
So if you're with the van, you tend to do the smaller trips then?
No, I do the long journey ones.
You do?
Yeah, Chris and I sit more, they do more local-ish and multi-drop.
Oh, I see. So most sites don't need more than 4.
No, that's
So the
it.
big ones will do them at half budget.
Yeah, if the site's building flats, for instance, that's a big lot of stairs. So, good boy, Maximus.
Look at yourself in the mirror.
No, Sam, look in the mirror. Good boy. That's it.
Daddy, look
Just a bit too long, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, come on.
Let's have a look at your fringe. Yeah. So his fringe will be wispy because I've not cut it, so it'll be
Yeah, that's
dense,
fine.
and that's always good.
Hang on.
It's just nearly there, nearly. A few more snips, thank you. Good boy. Been ever so good for me, thank you. You're top man. And you've been brilliant looking after him too. Love your brother.
Yeah.
Right.
Dirty. Yeah.
Okay, good boy. So, is the ice gone away with this wet water?
It's going.
Earlier it was a nightmare. It was even more slippery than when it was snow.
Just get this stuff.
Good boy.
Get this stuff. Max, come here a minute. Come here. Come here.
Let me see you stand there. That's
It's everywhere. Yeah.
We got to go and find the lollipops, do you think?
Yeah.
Where do you think the lollipops are? Shall I put you in charge? Can you be in charge of the lollipops?
Oh, look. There's other things in there too.
What's in there for Maximus?
Whoa.
Lollipop's probably going to be too much. Quickly. Yeah? Right. I'm going to put Max in the pushchair. Okay. Yes, I'll open it.
Shall I use a pair of scissors because they might fly all over the place if you're not careful.
Right. Stick you in there.
Don't tip them out. Hold it. That's it. Go, go.
Daddy, they look like
What I will do, stick something on Netflix. You can sit down next to Max and watch it.
Whoa. What's on Netflix?
No.
No. Right, so sit there.
You got Netflix on your phone?
Yeah.
God, I'm such an old dinosaur. That's brilliant. Have you got enough power? Because I've got.
Yeah, I should have. Right, I'll put Fireman Sam on for a minute, okay? To keep him happy. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put it there. I'll move Max up. What the fuck, babe?
I might want to watch this as well. Actually.
Oh, look. Do it. They're in there, okay? And it's up there. Max, look. Fireman Sam, okay? That's all they don't just watch TV. But that's all they like doing, really. TV.
Well, who wouldn't? I
Yeah.
still do now. I live for television. That's all I want. Right then. Did you say you wanted skin tape?
If possible, please. Yeah. Got Christmas meal tomorrow, so
Yeah.
get yourself a cool plate.
Yeah. How long you had to be?
I'm 32 now, so probably had it for a good 10, 15 years.
You got enough machines to look after it?
I have, yeah, well, no, haircut doesn't feel like you agree with it.
Yeah, something.
I'm never,
with different cones.
yeah, I'm never really good at shape that, so I always like to keep a beard. I'm never really good at getting the lines right in, yeah. How long have you been in there? I know you've been here for a while.
It's close to 40 years.
Wow, really? Is this all you've ever done, or?
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trained and got to do it.
No, nice. Where were you before?
Oh, I'm from
Oh, okay, yeah, so not too far.
yeah. My girlfriend. We're looking to try and find a shop where we can live over in Bristol, but
Right.
we just couldn't afford it. Or
Okay.
just stay back there.
Nice. Yeah.
What's Mama's doing this scary story?
Sorry?
Daddy?
Yeah.
Would you like a clue, sir? Oh, yes. Walking idea.
You are something you wear, sir.
Spit it out.
When Norman is
Oh, Norman. I thought you said mummy.
Norman
Yeah.
reading a good story, and then the toast is on fire.
Oh,
He
yeah.
puts some butter in, and then some jam, and then he toasts it.
Oh, dear.
That's not how you toast.
No, it's not, is it?
No.
Decide which school to go
West. Well, she's in Westwood Infants at the moment.
Yeah.
I think it'll be junior school. I didn't want the junior school because that's where I went.
Well, it's different for you, isn't it?
Yeah,
They change
new
it.
teachers.
It depends on who's there.
Yeah.
And
I wanted it to go to different book.
okay.
Yeah, but the West Brooks, where a lot of our family's kids go.
So why couldn't you do that? You're not in the classroom.
I think so. When you choose school for kids, you have to think there's two or three options you have to give them. And I think depending on how much you pay.
What?
Yeah, sorry to say that. It's like you earn a certain amount. I don't know. It's weird how it worked out. But anyway, different book was our first choice.
You didn't get it.
Okay, Max. No, unfortunately not. But yeah, she's working. She's got a few friends there, so she's alright. She's happy. Yeah. No, she's good.
Well, enjoy liking school.
Yeah, so Maximus, Phoebe, can you take the rubbish from Max, please?
Oh, I think it's
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Phoebe, his dummy is in my coat if he needs it. Don't even need it. Don't get it back. Don't need it. Usually, yeah, but she does have her times.
Well, of course.
We just went to Whitehall.
Oh yeah, I was busy.
And oh my days, that is the busiest I've seen it. It was heathen.
What were you looking for there? They got different things. What did you?
We went just to look. We didn't get a few Christmas decorations.
Just think it was a car.
We managed to drive straight because I've got a Land Rover Discovery, so I can park anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Managed to drive in and just park it wherever I wanted to. But yeah, it was just so busy.
Did you get anything out of it in the end?
Yeah, a few Christmas decorations, tree decorations for the kids.
Big queues to pay. And
Sorry?
is there big queues to pay?
It wasn't too bad actually, because a lot of people were still looking around, so we managed to get it quite quick. Yeah. Alright, it's in one of the zips. Don't worry about it, he doesn't need it right now. He don't even need it. Yeah, as soon as you put that on, usually it's alright. Yeah.
And what we like to do here to make the hair look its best is to texturize it.
Okay.
If you don't texturize hair, it's old-fashioned. It's a bit blobby.
Yeah.
Texturize it just makes it such a nice
Okay.
look better, style better, and all that.
Okay. Yeah, whatever you need to do.
Yeah, I will. Because we yes. There's a lot of fast food bars who don't texturize.
Right, okay.
Fish bash posh.
Yeah.
And their hair, we see the haircuts will polish. I've got that some
I know, being barbers before, you walk in, they say, what do you want? I say, short back and sides, or skin fade, or whatever. And they just go bang, bang, bang. Done.
It's not what you asked for.
No, that's this much, please. I'm like, okay, see you later.
What's nice about skin fade is it's your skin tone shows through.
Yeah,
that's
that's
part
right.
of the look.
That's right, yeah,
And
yeah.
then you goes up into the top, which
Yeah.
is darker. It's a very nice.
I never used to have the skin fade. I used to do like number one back and
Yeah,
sides.
well, that would still show a bit of skin, but
Yeah,
yeah.
and then trimmed on top, but I always just
But be
find...
careful because they're not going to last forever.
No, that's it.
But enjoy it while they're about.
But I always find that when I do a skin fade, it seems to go better with my beard and everything. So, I'm actually lucky still got me actually. My dad lost his at 21, so well, made the most of it. I got it.
Well, you're not losing your hair.
Yeah.
They say look on your mum's side.
Oh really? Okay.
Grandfather on mum's side is stronger genes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, he's nice.
Right.
I'd be seeing it now if it was a problem.
Yeah. I get cowlick here.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, wonderful.
It's always been.
Go to the red side. It's part of the picture. Every haircut, hair is like a fingerprint, right?
Yeah.
So what you have is a growth line, the way the angle goes from your hair grows out. And some people have canyons. Yeah, there's a different formation.
Yeah.
They're all different, but you know, the hair goes sideways, or curling.
Yeah.
They're just magnificent. Now, if the hair is not textured, they don't look good.
Right.
And the other thing I can do with texturize is if you've got a problem, you know, the growth checks out.
Yeah.
If I texturize it, doesn't look so bad.
Right.
If you leave it as a long blob of hair, it's horrible.
Yeah. When usually when I get the haircut, I always say to them about the cowlick, oh, you can trim it right back. I've had it before where they've taken some off the front. And then 2 days later, I look at myself in the mirror, cleaning the teeth and saying, I've got this massive thing hanging down here. And you just can't do anything with it.
The other thing we employ is we cut your hair where it lives. So you can comb your hair and go in one direction, but it will kick back, like you said. So the barber's combed it down, you've washed it, and it's come back. So what we do is we look to see where your hair lives and cut it at that point.
Right.
You follow?
Yeah.
So that it's cut where it's going.
Yeah.
Where it's going to actually to look its best. And if it needs to be texturized, we do that. The other thing we like our haircuts to be natural. So we don't shave this away when it's bad. So what we do is we take it down to stubble. It's much nicer. Hard lines. We don't do hard lines. Hard lines, cheap, nasty. Bad, scary. Chest stroke. More the soul. Well, it sounds like you like driving. Is that correct?
Very much so, yeah.
Do. Really?
Yeah.
All the traffic. Mind you, if you're in a big van,
That's it. Quite bad, man.
if you want to pull out on a roundabout, you do it.
Yeah.
And the car's just got to behave itself.
That's it. I've always been into the cars from when I was probably Max's age.
Okay. So, you know, if you're in a van, you're just chilling away.
That's it.
And you make the most of it.
Yeah, that's it. I think I've only been there a month and a half, 2 months. I think they're putting me in for a 7.5 next year.
You want to try something?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Yeah, why not? You know, even if it doesn't work out as stairway joinery, I've got that under my belt now, so something nice to add to the CV.
Okay, right. Now, this is nice.
Yeah.
Beard's nice.
Yeah.
When I look at the top,
Yeah.
I see a cake.
Okay.
I see a claw.
Yeah.
It's all cut from the
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to look at your growth. Like you said, yeah, the way your crown goes, right?
Yeah.
Here's your crown.
Yeah.
It goes around that way.
Okay.
Then it's coming forwards, and it's quite flat on your head. And here it's starting to
Yeah.
jut out. Here's quite close.
Yeah.
So you've got a bit of a turn. And your growth pattern is part of what makes your hair great. It's not a wig.
Yeah.
This is great. So, okay, but the front. You can't see the camera. It's just. Okay. Now, 40 years ago, when I was training, I was finding
texturizers.
Okay.
They're a great tool for boxing. So that's going to do in a chunky, sexy,
Yeah.
high fashion.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit the top to begin with. Oh, there's a one. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, so what's the spring right now?
Yeah.
Zoom in across
Yeah.
that's a very
Interesting one.
yeah. It's not often get as dynamic as that, which is not going to phase me.
Yeah.
It's going to be lovely. It's gonna be great. Maybe you'll have it cut for the first time.
Yeah, maybe. Never know.
We'll see. I might need 3 goes at it. It's certainly not worth it. Do you bother with styling products? Have you got anything in your armory that you like?
I do sometimes.
Good.
It's when
What do you like?
I use a lot of paste wax.
Yes.
Usually.
Yes.
I don't like the squirt stuff that makes your arms stay wet for hours and hours and hours. I'm quite manual labour, I've got kids, got dogs.
Oh, what dogs you got?
I've got a 6-year-old French Bulldog
Ooh.
and a 4-month-old or 5-month-old boxer.
English boxer.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a lot of work cleaning.
Yeah, very much so.
I mean,
much so.
I love them to bits, but they can have problems.
Yeah.
Is he quite good on the scale? He's
Yeah.
breathing and
Yeah.
Where did you get him from?
We got it from one of my wife's friends actually, and she's a breeder.
Yes.
Like one of the best in the country, I think.
It's really.
Yeah.
Where's Long way away.
Just outside Shetland Mallet. Yeah, it's not too far.
What's his name?
So it's a girl, that one.
I've seen it, yeah.
Her name's Boo.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo. Boo.
Boo.
Boo.
So it's spelled B-O-U-X.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so either Bo or Boo.
Yes.
Our other one, she's Bailey.
Bailey.
Yeah. So we wanted to try and we didn't know what to call her. We had so many names.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I like
2 girls.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's got them?
Well, the new one at the minute. But
I
Bailey.
can't get over how French bulldogs don't have a tail. What's going on?
Yeah.
What happened? I don't know if it's happening or not.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, is that boxers? They use stock boxers' tails as well.
Yes. How big's a modern boxer? How big's the tail? How long is it?
Oh, I'd say probably
Yeah.
that long. Something like that.
Does it curl or?
On occasion, it comes down. What?
Adverts.
Yeah, you watch that. Cars later, mate. Watch Cars later, okay? Yeah, she's nuts. Yes, Maximus? Yeah? Oh, yeah, you dancing.
So who's the dog person? You were the dog.
We had, hang on, Maximus, we had Bailey since we've been married.
Yeah.
Before the kids came along. We always wanted a French Bulldog. And then I was happy with that. And then she was going, oh, my friend's got this for sale. And, oh, she's got these for sale. It's like, she was telling me for months and months and months. And then she was like, oh, she's going to look at it. Just go and have a play.
What was it?
Yeah.
Hello, pioneers.
Yeah, so 8 weeks we took her away.
How many were left?
She had 12 originally,
Shit.
but a few of them died, so she ended up on 9.
Let me have a look at that for you, Norman.
But yeah, she's great. She's that puppy thing, so she's eating everything.
No true Santa,
Yeah.
but I've
Eating
got to get back
everything,
to the station.
everything.
There have been some unusual emergencies
she's doing
today,
training
and
classes,
Elvis
isn't it, so-
needs me.
We'll get
Now
there.
try it.
Brilliant. Dogs, cats, pets. Well, dogs, amazing things.
Yeah, my best friend, as they say.
True.
They love the kids.
Isn't Kate playing fun? Really like to have the
What I detect with your fridge,
Yeah.
the guy went snips.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. So I've broken into that.
Okay. Yeah.
as I said earlier,
Yeah.
that she
Watch what you're doing.
they're not natural.
Yeah.
So what they're doing,
Sorry, Trevor.
bringing out the power so that it's best.
Okay.
Do want to fly over Potty County Mountain? My dad might be able to help.
I mean, if you were having a flat top, that's a different looking
Yeah.
flat top. But it's got to be a flat top.
Yeah.
But as it's not, this, what you've got should be what quite like to say, but if you're an apple, why would you want to be an orange?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Just be a beautiful apple.
Yeah, no, I get that.
The power game. Now that's the 12th call we've had like this today.
And nature knows what's good. And I feel bad sometimes when I think I can doctor nature and make it.
Yeah.
This is wrong. I shouldn't be able to do that.
Headed by the two
I don't know what's going on there.
bigger than a mouse. Don't worry, dearlies, it's gone now.
So do you have much to do with Wales, or is he not? You got production, man. I mean, transport. No, I've got a feeling the place is too small for transport.
I think they did have a transport manager,
Yeah.
but it's, like you say, it's such a tiny
Here we
place.
are!
Is that nice for a small?
Yes,
Yeah.
they don't pay as well as the last place paid. The hours are great. I mean, it's meant to be 8 till 4:30, but I'm doing 6 till 4:30. You know, loading up, getting yourself on the road early to get to places, miss traffic, all that kind of stuff. It's alright, it's not too bad. They seem friendly enough. Rob, the manager, he's quite a down to earth guy.
Oh, so you're going to get your ticket for the
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
go from there?
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Yeah,
Thanks for
exactly.
that. We'd offered more money. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Try somewhere else.
Yeah.
And they'll say, oh, we don't want you to go. Boom.
I've only been there a month and a half. But I've made an impact already. That's the main thing, you know. Hopefully they see
You're not
that.
lazy.
No, definitely not.
You're there to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it working, Hannah?
Yes, Dad. We're online now. I've got a minute.
Yes, for you guys. Yes, David.
Can we go too?
Maybe next time. We can't carry everybody, but that's why I've got this camera.
David,
You can watch it all
What do you want?
on the laptop.
you right, darling? You okay?
Come on, Hannah. Show them how it's done.
Not right now.
Why
The tea when, well, not when we get home, but start helping me with tea.
see everything they'll see.
Start helping me with tea when we get home. You've had enough chocolate today anyway.
So, will we just let you play without actually going anywhere?
You've got different lengths in there.
Yeah.
If I do that.
Yeah.
And you see, you've got shadows,
Yeah.
the highlights.
Let's go in.
That cake has
You
disappeared.
can see
Yeah.
the treetops.
So what
Doesn't look right.
notice with your broke this side, here, really hooks your head.
Yeah.
You see that? So
Yeah.
that's a dark piece in there. Let's thin that out a bit to make it
Joe,
and
it must be going
so
to
we'll
the top
carry
of
it.
Ponty Ponty Mountain.
Okay, it's going across like that, and you've got this
But
little
nothing
area.
gets
But
through.
by doctoring it,
Yeah.
because it's thinned down, it works nicely.
Yeah.
You see, if I do that, that little hole in there,
I think we'd better go
Yeah,
it's a feature because it's natural.
Yeah.
Ready, kids? Just
We're
take it off.
pretty close to saying,
Yeah.
okay.
Pikachu.
Now what you'll find is,
Yeah.
now, instead of it all being one length,
Yeah.
okay, the short hair will catch up the long hair.
Yeah.
So the last one,
Yeah.
it will turn into a big cake straight away. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do this to see where it lives. Okay? That's where it lives. Just got a week's guarantee. So then you don't like it. Come back within a week and we can do something. Don't come back in 3 weeks.
Okay.
Daddy, follow my house.
Yeah, your long does need a cut, but not today.
So what I'm doing is because we're starting,
Yeah.
I'm just fading it a bit.
Yeah,
To
okay.
get rid of that.
Daddy, open the doors now. I can see it.
And the other thing with it, man, I've smashed into it a bit.
Yeah,
If
okay.
it's just left heavy, it's a heavy thing. It's just,
Yeah.
that's what I mean, you can improve on nature just by breaking into it.
Yeah.
You see the beauty of the shape.
Okay.
Okay, can I put a little bit on
Yeah, push around, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Yeah, it just gets everywhere.
It's only for a day. Only for a day.
So sometimes less is more. So I'm going to put the ends of your fingers, right?
It won't go everywhere. It's contrast with where it's not.
Yeah.
Look differently. I like to bind bits together. Oh, that's it. So you've got deep shadows, darkness.
Yeah.
And you've also got it's looking lighter.
Yeah.
So it brings out because no one's got just one colour.
No.
Look at your boy.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Good boy, Max. Oh, good.
He's going to be fine with a name like Maximus and his personality. And good parenting of dogs.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
These are my two. This is Jeeves, Logan.
Okay.
They're Jacks. They're Jack Russell's crossing boats.
Okay. Yeah, we had a pug briefly.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did
as I think it was our friend.
Oh,
We looked after
yeah.
it for a while. Great thing.
I think when I saw some French bulldogs in Fruitmans. They're just so naughty. They are naughty.
It can be.
Yeah. He's coming. He's coming.
What?
Can you stand on the desk for me?
On the what, sorry? On the mouse?
That's great. I check people off the highway.
Yeah.
Down to
When our little cloud striper too.
living out that is okay, friends. See, quite often when someone comes in and I texturise I keep the long hair. So I wouldn't mind a longer fringe. See what we can do with that. It's only
Usually, my hair grows quite quick. And usually, it goes ridiculously long.
well, that's got nowhere to hide. So if that's
Oh. What? What?
keep the beard. Only men shave at the moment. So what I've done to improve your beard is that this part in there is not. See the back? Brilliant. Fabulous. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It's been nice to meet the children. They're so good.
Yeah, they are usually pretty good.
It's good parenting.
Yeah.
It's good.
We,
Just show them up.
we are quite strict when it comes. We always like to be like our parents were.
It's discipline.
That's
It's not
it.
about being strict. It's discipline. Every
We always make
boundaries.
sure they're saying their pleases and their thank yous, and
Yes.
they don't eat lots of chocolate or lots of sweets.
Yes.
And it's,
That's the other thing. Yeah. Good manners.
yeah, that's a treat that they get. See? Right, you want the gummy? Gummy? Yeah. No. No. Have some sweets. Have chocolate at home. That's it. Take those little longer back.
With children, it's not easy.
No.
A moving target. It was good.
Yeah, very good. Better than it was last time.
Oh yeah, them crying and putting their hands up. You think,
Yeah.
oh my god, what we could be able to do here? So.
Turn that off.
Oh, gone.
We
Should I
can
take the
now.
rubbish?
No,
No, keep the rubbish. Okay, good girl.
hand over some money.
Is this cash or a card?
Cash.
Cash.
I bought cash. I didn't know if you took
Thank you.
cards.
Yeah,
I know a
no.
lot of people use nowadays,
Yeah.
but
Got it there. That's 30 pounds altogether.
okay.
Yeah, you talk. You're still not tall enough. Perfect. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Thank you very much. Oh, is that you, Ryan?
It is.
Did you bring the slope for the pelican?
I don't know.
Well, go and get it. This man works at Longley. Got access to all the wonderful animals. He brings nothing.
Hey,
Weeks.
you're going to go to the car.
Haven't you?
I don't need to strap you in or anything.
Right, all right, I'll just there.
Yeah.
From the park and
Right.
not very at all.
Did you say thank you?
Well, even on a Sunday.
Said nothing.
Well,
Only ambiguous.
right, come
You
on,
can't pay a machine either.
With the meeting.
and you.
Have a great Christmas.
Thanks very much, and you.
Right. Bring the dogs next time.
See you later, buddy. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
When do you stop for Christmas?
Well, I'm going to stop on Friday.
Oh yeah.
I usually work Christmas Eve.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Tom said he'll come in. The trains are a bag of shite.
Yeah.
He's just got his flat, which he's moving into on Wednesday.
Mm.
So I reckon if he's up and going, he'll come in on is it Christmas Eve or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a bit. It's not Christmas.
And then when you back in, New Year?
No. I'll be back in between.
Okay.
Check it out, see what's going on. Take the bank holidays off.
Yeah.
And Longley, you closing?
We close Christmas Day, Boxing Day.
That's it.
What's that?
That's it.
Christmas Day, Boxing Day.
Is the light festival over?
No, not till 6th of January, something like that. 6th.
How do they
The
make
Sunday.
it? Is it made somewhere else and they bring it in? Or
No. It's all they bring it across the team.
Is it from China?
Yeah, and then they build it on site. They're on site from like September. Building it. Big workshop.
Did they do it anywhere else in the world?
We were the first in the UK, but everywhere in the UK visit them. Loads of places. You
They
see
got-
all the time. You go. I'm pretty sure that's actually one of ours.
They've got enough people doing it in China to come over and do these things.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Is it a certain part of China?
I have no idea.
But someone said it is gobsmacking.
Oh, it is phenomenal. It's just really popular, so it gets very busy.
Do they light? Well, I suppose they got a light with electric light,
Mm.
not a candle.
Oh no, yeah, it's all electric. I want to think what the bill is this year. But well,
Burn the forest, get your own generator. It's a terrible thing. Terrible. Voice of energy. Not me at all. So where have you been? Why did you have this time?
so I've been off to Amsterdam all this week.
Fun.
Work.
Work?
Yeah.
You're coming back with a big E down?
No, with just on a course.
Oh,
So, been learning.
What are they good at?
So they do the population management course. So basically, the European headquarters for zoos and associations is in Amsterdam. So
How did that happen?
I don't know. They
Just
rented the building off a zoo there. So
It's allied to a zoo.
it's on the premises of, but I think they're not really.
You been before?
No.
Was it good?
But yeah, it was really good. Yeah. But on telly now. What's that?
It's. I think it's filming. It's. Stream. This is
still live now, is it? Who's looking at it?
Nobody. I'm not that famous. No, I've got a YouTube channel that Uncut Barber.
I see.
I haven't done any live streaming for a while.